Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Starlost Stormridden. I'm Cryolane. I'm your GM. This is the party. Look at how happy they all are. It's only joy this session of Starlost.
I don't feel
Hooray! Good. Pulse, breathe. Breathe. Oh my god.
No pulse. Don't breathe.
Oh gosh.
Simon
It's
didn't
just gonna
say.
Crow and I just have to continuously go back and forth between breathe, inhale, exhale.
Don't try to breathe while you're exhaling. You'll explode. Or take a screenshot. One of the two.
All right. Last time on Starlost Stormridden, some crazy stuff happened. I guess most of the crazy stuff actually happened the session before that. No, last session was actually still pretty crazy now that I think about it. Yeah, I forgot about that for a second. Last session, we started off immediately where we had cliffhangered. You guys about to fight against Adelaide, the Tidestriker, after she had begun her assault on the city, attacked you multiple times already, and then took command of the gun on top of the apropos tower and destroyed the beacon, the lighthouse of Cloudbreach. You guys properly engaged her in combat, and despite the fact that the first time you fought her, it was pretty overwhelming, here, all of you against just her, you actually managed to put a lot of good work in and injure her pretty severely. Getting to the point that she even had someone in her ear telling her that she was not in a good enough shape to continue fighting you. However, she had an ace up her sleeve, so to speak, as she had paid someone to help her in this assault on Cloudbreach, a familiar name and a familiar mask to all of you, as she called Nash for assistance. And he arrived promptly and dramatically by cutting Bella's hand clean off and proceeding to KO multiple members of the squad before Tucker and Lance both arrived to assist. Tucker himself also getting knocked out by Nat. In this whole kerfuffle, Adelaide escaped, teleporting away and falling to the deck of her last remaining ship as it pulled out of the harbor. And then Nash walked his way down the bridge, pulling his mask off first and telling you that everyone who had seen his face ended up dead. So that was to be considered a gift and a threat. He was then promptly grappling hooked by a revived Tucker who pulled the both of them off of Bridge 2 of the apropos tower down the hundreds of feet into the water below. Nash, sort of fed up with everything and clearly with his job as close to done as he was going to get it, teleported away through some unusual means while the rest of you recovered and began to make your way into the apropos tower for proper healing and care. During the fight, two of you also unlocked your tarot cards. Magical items, it's revealed that they are. They have some hidden means of activation after crazy events in your life happen and you make certain decisions, and they are automatically attuned to you. What exactly they will become when you unlock more of their abilities, you're not sure. Bella and Selic, you both unlocked the upright forms during that combat. As you guys waited, Tucker went and got Delgato, and came on down so that they could speak to you. And all in all, generally the vibe you get from all of your commanders is that they're just glad you're alive, even if this was a loss. As you inform everyone of what happened, Delgato also gives you another reason to not feel so bad, and it's that this attack by the Tidestriker was not just blind revenge for what you did. It was not just the lesson that she tried to teach you. It was, in his own words, a smash and grab. They broke into the apropos tower, headed up to the gun and headed down to the spare submarine kept in the catacombs beneath the tower, where they stole its core, a magical artifact of some kind that none of you were familiar with. Something that Delgato confirms could run the entire city of Cloudbreach, light every torch and lantern, and magically keep the city functioning for years, potentially. Why exactly she wants it, you guys don't know for sure, but it probably isn't good. Delgato then tells you he wants you all to rest. If you feel like you're capable, to go out and make sure the city is as safe as it can be in case there are any stragglers. And then beyond that, he wants you to just keep doing your job. Some kind words are spoken between the party, especially Ritz to Bella, to encourage her after sort of the brutality that you all just experienced. And then you guys split up, with Bella waiting in the tower to get her arm reattached, Runava, Etalon, and Lance heading to the Research Institute to return Etalon and for Runava to speak to her grandmother. And the rest of you all heading home, making your way past the remains, what little remains there are, of the beacon, and seeing the sort of glimpse of the carnage that happened. You guys returned home, where ironically your house was basically untouched, quickly repaired some damaged fish tanks, and went about sort of just setting the house up to be comfortable again. Back at the tower, Bella got her arm reattached by Aloct, the Fae that has a pact with the leadership of Cloudbreach. And as Aloct fixed Bella's arm, they revealed that it seems like the Tidestriker had an inside man in the Apropos Tower, someone who let them get into the gun. But either she also had another double agent, or that individual was a triple agent, as the gun was sabotaged, which is why it only managed to fire once. Aloct then proceeded to kill whoever was there in the top of the tower that had attacked it, leading to them not even being able to attempt to fix the gun. But exactly what the details are beyond that, no one's completely sure of. Bella heads back out into the city to try and help people, do her best to see if there are any stragglers, like Delgato implied there might be. While Runava, Etalon, and Lance are partway through their walk, Runava asks if she can just walk on her own for a little bit and take a bit of a wider path. Lance gives her a flare gun that she can potentially fire in case of emergencies, prompting her to make sure to give it back to him, because if he loses it, he gets in a lot of trouble. Runava then does actually find a remaining soldier of the Tidestriker, a man who had lost parts of his armor, and so those parts were teleported away, but the bits that he still wore and his body remained. And with a little convincing, she managed to get him to admit several details about how the Tidestriker works, namely, those strange circuitry eyes you saw on some of her soldiers mean they're part of a network. If they're part of that network, it means she sees everything they see. Also, she confirms again that he doesn't know where Elysium is. That, for some reason, once you leave it, you have no idea where it is or how to get back. Then, the guy who definitely thought he could take Runava and was sort of cockily telling her all of this information, was very shocked as Runava unleashed some strange power and, ate him with his own shadow. And in doing so, unlocked her own tarot card in its upright form. And that was the cliffhanger of last session. We are going to pick up with Bella. Bella, you went out to wander the city, to keep an eye on people, to help people who you can find and to potentially fight off any remaining members of the Tidestriker's crew. That I would like you to roll me an investigation check.
Wow, investigation. My best stat. How'd you know?
I know what my player.
Come on, character sheet load. I'm waiting. Okay, there we go. Investigation, you say? So a straight roll is what you've asked from me.
Yeah.
Natural one.
We're off to a great start.
+0. 1.
In sort of a tragic spin on things, despite it being all that you want, despite it being all you feel you can do right now, you don't find anyone to help. Anyone you come across is already being helped or is far beyond your capabilities of help. You either see people who are already being lifted up and healed, carried places and triaged, or you see people who are just gone. Hollow faces, quiet eyes. Most of them died in ways that are horrifying. They look scared. They panicked. They're stabbed or shot. But one that stands out to you severely as you go, you find someone who must have gone early. Maybe the initial barrage or just in a little bit of confusion when they still weren't sure anything was going on. Someone who you've never seen before. You don't recognize. A random citizen. And you see him lying against a building with the last smile he ever had on his face stuck there. And a huge chunk of his chest gone. Maybe he was hearing a joke. Maybe he was telling one. Maybe it was just a good day.
As I walk around in what I could only think to describe as the wake of the Tidestriker, I think seeing this, I am just I'm gonna go and look for places that I know and recognize, not necessarily like for like different shops that I used to go to, or that we used to go to. Like, I'm not necessarily expecting to find people, but just being the first of our group to get eyes on how much life is going to change. Like the clothing shop and like the magic shop, like the different places like that, or the All House. Just seeing how much they've changed.
The All House is damaged. Like, you guys ran past it earlier, and there are chunks of the wall that have fallen in. There are still the corpses of those workers still buried partially under rubble. Rolo's is mostly untouched. You guess it probably has some kind of magical defense that made the cannonball barrage not hurt it. But there are signs of fighting that happened at the shop. As you walk down the road, you see Mephi's is just trashed. the whole front of her store is glass, and she has a bunch of glass inside of it. So they're just the idiot. You should not go in there. It is a biohazard. There are a billion potions that do a bunch of things, all shattered across the floor.
Yeah.
All in all, nothing is destroyed to the point that it can't be recovered. But everything is damaged to the point that it will be different when it is fixed.
I see how much the city has changed and see that I can't do anything right now to help, especially in my current form, of which, although I am healing every 6 seconds, I have expended every single resource of mine. Like I have nothing. I have nothing left. I'm just gonna go home.
Okay. You start making your way home, and as you make your way home, Sorry, I got myself choked up. Give me a moment. As you make your way home, you do in fact encounter your first potential way of helping someone. As you round a corner, sort of into the residential district, you see what looks like a man in robes helping up an injured teenager. Like, she can't be older than 16, as he's pulling her to her feet. And he doesn't look like he's feeble by any means, but he's not a fighter. He's not a warrior of any kind. So you just see him struggling to pull this person up.
There's a moment of like just so defeatist attitude that it's just like, I won't be able to help with anything. And even seeing this moment in front of me, there's like a second of just like, oh, and then just, oh shit, wait, this is where I help. This is where I'm supposed to do something. And I'll run up and try helping them pick this person up. Does this person seem alive?
Yes, this person is alive and awake and injured.
I just run up like, okay, I got you. Here, let me help.
Oh, dear me, thank you. Kind of like steps aside so you can pull her up. She just kind of winces as you help her to her feet. She's clearly something is broken.
And I don't help her to her feet. I pick her up and I'm holding her.
Oh, hold her steady now. One moment. Then he reaches in his bag and he kind of fiddles around and he pulls a bottle out and just bonk. Drink this. All of it. You might not like the taste, but you'll love the after effects. She drinks it all in your arms. She's shaking. She's small. She's just a human girl. She finishes and just like, you immediately see color start to like return to her cheeks. And then she kind of winces again as she moves her foot almost involuntarily, like it set itself. And there's a moment of quiet and he just, now down on her feet, gentle.
Right.
Set down. She kind of hobbles a bit for a second and then tests the weight on her leg. And she stands.
Oh, that was amazing.
Only a simple healing potion. Anyone could do that.
Right. Who are you?
Oh, me? I'm just a passing merchant. I wanted to make sure that everything was all right. After all, can't exactly do business if my customers end up dead.
Right. Fair. Ma'am, are you gonna be all right?
Um, yeah. I was trying to run home, and then I think I got struck by lightning, which is
Oh,
crazy.
does she seem to have lightning scars along her?
She definitely has some burns and stuff. If you take the moment to sort of observe the scene, especially now with your sort of familiarity of how they
With
work,
my great investigation.
uh, she probably was next to a spot where one of those bolts touched down and just got blasted back into a wall.
Ah, right. Um, do you need help, or would you like help getting back to where you're headed, or?
Um, if you could walk with me, that would be nice.
Of course. And sir, do you need anything?
Oh, no, not a thing. I'm just here to make sure everything goes over smoothly. Here, I'll walk alongside you. No harm in it.
Right. Okay, lead the way, ma'am.
She walks on shaky feet. Whether it's because she still doesn't trust her leg or there's still some pain, or whether she's just in shock, you can't really tell.
Do you want me to carry you?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Of course. Can I try and like the insight to tell if it is pain or if she is just in shock?
Make a medicine check, actually.
Medicine. That makes sense. Medicine. Oh, actually, it's not bad. 18 total.
18 total. The way she's walking doesn't indicate any kind of leg injury. So if it's pain, it's just generalized pain. Or it is just she is overwhelmed and not completely there. Like there's stumbling and some shakiness, but it is not like specifically when she puts weight on anything, she loses her balance.
Sorry, what's your name, ma'am?
My name is Callie.
Callie. Here, I got something else that might help you feel a little better. And I reach in to my bag of holding, and I place the bee plush in her hands. Just here, squeeze
Oh.
onto this.
Thank you. And she does. She just crushes it into her chest.
And then I just let her lead the way.
She leads the way. She's a few feet in front of you. She goes. The merchant walks like even with you. It's like you're both like her bodyguards a few feet behind her. She goes.
If I may ask, what do these two people look?
She's a younger human. Her hair is cut short in like a brown bob. She's just wearing like the typical white shirt and brown trousers you'd expect a commoner to wear. He's also human by appearance, not too tall, shaved close head, wearing sort of looser peasant wear and robes.
Okay. I'll walk along, I'll keep an eye out, especially like now knowing that this guy is here also. So he, in my mind, it's like he can be like the moral support dude just walking alongside. I'm keeping an eye out in case
I'm making sure she
anything-
doesn't die.
Yeah, and like in case anything comes out of any alleyway or rubble.
Mm-hmm. It's like a 10 or a 15-minute walk. As you go through the residential district, there's clearly signs of combat, but it's way less pronounced than the Cordway. Cordways was it got hit by cannon fire. It was places where Adelaide actively was fighting, and she is destructive. This was like her soldiers may have shown up in places and fought, but they had spears and big punchy fists. So like there are people injured and things broken, but it is not like carnage and devastation.
Sure.
There are also people. not everyone made it to the Institute or to the lighthouse or to the tower. There are just people who are confused. There's like 15,000 people in Cloudbreach. And so imagining that they all got to one of those fallback places during the hour that this whole thing was, less than an hour that this whole thing was, it's just not how it worked. So there are people who are just cleaning up already the streets because they don't know what else to do. And so as you come to a house in the residential district, she just kind of like on the stoop turns back to both of you and just, thank you. I didn't get your name, she says to you, Bella.
I'm Bella. Squad
Hi.
13 of Core, 15 of Stormridden.
I should have guessed you were Stormridden. You're the size of a mountain and have a big sword.
You know.
Thank you
Of
again.
course. Is her house intact?
Her house is okay. It looks like maybe a couple of those blasts like scorched past the front of it, but it doesn't look like it was actively like broken into or damaged.
Right. Are you sure you're gonna be alright? Do you need anything? Do you want me to send in?
Can you just have someone come check on me later? I don't know where anyone is.
Like, do you have more family that is around here, or?
I don't know where my parents are. My dads both work down in the corridways, and I don't know where they are.
Could you? I could go look for them if you could give me their names, a description. I'll let them know you're safe.
Yeah. Michael Oot and Jackson Oot. They're both human. Michael looks like me because he's like my dad, and then husband's Jackson. He's taller, dark skin. He's got a scar on his face. They both just worked down at one of the shops near the All House.
Okay. All right. I'll go look, and if I don't find them, that's honestly a good thing because that means they're somewhere being taken care of, probably.
Yeah.
But, I'll send word, of course, and I'll tell some people to come check on you.
Thank you.
In a bit. Of course.
I thank you again for the potion. The merchant just, oh, don't worry about it. Blah. If you ever see me in the city, consider me for a good deal. She nods and heads up into the house, leaves the two of you alone.
Right.
The merchant just turns to you and just, oh.
That was mighty kind of you, sir. Keep coming along as well. I'm sure you could have spent your time helping other people around.
Oh. My time is best spent doing whatever I feel to be best.
I suppose that's a fair outlook.
In this case, taking her home, making sure she was well, was a good investment.
All right.
And what about you, Lady Stormridden?
Well, I'm gonna go see if I can find her parents. I mean, if you can come with me if you'd like.
I think there are likely better places that I could put my time, but do you mind if I give you word of wisdom?
Sure.
You'll see a lot of dark things, I'm sure, given all of this. A lot of scary, sad things. be cautious of how you respond. Because, see, sometimes crisis makes you panic. Don't let panic control you. You must use it.
Right. Okay. Sorry, what was your name again?
You can just call me the Merchant of Mirror.
Merchant of
Speaking of,
Mirror.
would you like one? Just kind of fiddles in his bag.
Mirror?
Mirrors.
I like a mirror.
Mhm.
I guess, I mean, how nice of mirrors are they?
The highest quality.
Can I see them?
He does. He just pulls out a couple of hand mirrors.
You got any silver mirrors? I hear those are useful with certain kinds of
do.
hunting.
I do. Excellent against vampires and for scrying.
Yeah. How much for a small silver mirror?
Small silver mirror, after all the kindness you have given me, I'd say small silver mirror will cost you 1 answer.
An answer?
Yes. Knowledge, the answer to a question, is one of the greatest things.
Okay, well, you seem like a pretty wise man. I'm not sure what answers I could give you that are worth your while.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure I'll think of something. And you glance into the mirror, sort of in a moment to observe it, expecting him to ask you a question. And as you look up, you are alone on the street.
Well, my reaction in that moment as I just look around, I'm just like,
You're using your reaction.
oh. I'm just like, oh. Did I just accidentally make a Fey deal? Damn it! I shove the mirror in my bag of holding. And I head off back towards the cordways.
Okay. You head off
As if
to
this
look.
day couldn't get any worse.
You head off to look for Callie's fathers, back towards the cordways, sort of interrupting your journey home. We're gonna, meanwhile, real quick, to Runava. Runava, as you arrive at the Institute, Lance and Etalon definitely beat you there, considering they were taking a straight shot and you stopped for a meal. Nice.
I'm just holding the helmet as I walk in.
You walk in and there are just like a bunch of people cleaning up. You see that there are people already magically sort of fixing the skylight. Like there are people already floating up there, repairing things and getting things set. And there are people milling about. Everyone's cleaning up and making sure things are okay. And it looks like they're letting all the people who were hiding here just sort of go out and about still. So it is active as you're going in. And there's no sign at a glance of Etalon or William Black, but you do see Lance sort of just leaned against the like check-in desk.
I walk over and I just tap his pauldron with the helmet. Hello.
Hey, I didn't know you wore helmets.
I didn't. I got this from one of the Tidestriker people.
Oh shit! He just takes it.
It's a communication device. They
No,
use
it's
it
a
to
helmet.
communicate. They use it to communicate with each other.
Hello.
Lance,
I don't know. What if they say
It
something bad? And
strikes
then
them
from
with
the
lightning.
helmet, you just hear, "Hello." Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! What do I say? What do I say? Runava, you know that was William's voice. That was absolutely that came out of the helmet. The Lance is just, what do I say? What do I say back?
Fuck with them.
What do you fuck with them? What do you mean fuck with them?
Fuck with them.
We've captured Sector Delta and are hiding out in a warehouse. You're in the atrium. What the fuck are you talking about? Shit, they know! They know! Runava, they know!
You're such a joy, Matt.
And then again from the helmet, just, this isn't a closed line. I hear everything you're saying.
Oh no, whatever will you do, Lance Elliot of the Stormridden Core
You're taking this
Captain?
really lightly. I think I'm missing something.
Oh no, whatever will you do? Next thing you know, you're going to be the one captured by the Tidestriker troops. Oh no.
What? And then just out of the helmet, another familiar voice. Your grandmother's just, Runava dear, stop picking on the poor boy.
Oh, but it's so funny.
Oh my god. Bonk on you on the head with the helmet. Just bonk.
Oh.
Runava, if you're looking for me, I'm up in William's office.
I will be on my way.
Hey, William, I dropped Etalon off. She said something about baking to make people feel better. I don't know if that's like, is there like magic baking that makes people feel better?
Who knows?
Okay, cool. She's cool, man. She can pull her limbs off.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
we could.
No, we couldn't.
You could, and then you could reattach them.
I don't want to. Look, I said lots of nice stuff to Bella because she got her arm cut off and everything, but that was really fucking gnarly.
It was. Thanks
Also-
for appearing when you did.
Yeah, you guys needed help.
Yeah, we did.
Plus, I got to drop kick her. That was cool.
That was kind of cool.
If you ever need help, just give me a holler.
Cool.
Can I have my flare gun back?
I didn't use it, so
Oh, sweet. It's like 6 separate papers I have to put into a report if I fire this thing. It's ridiculous.
I should have used it then.
Please, no. I don't get a lot of sleep. I don't need more paperwork.
How unfortunate.
Best of luck. And he just heads off. You go to William Black's office?
Yep.
Sick. As you get up there, past more people, the door is open, like it's being held open, and as you come in, William is not at his desk. He is in the back. It looks like he's pulling out a bunch of things from various cabinets, and you see along the floor, it looks like there has been water that has like dripped in places. And it looks like Arlashna, as she's kind of like sitting at his desk, is casually prestoing them from a distance to dry them off. You just, hello. William turns back to you and you realize he doesn't have his vest on. He just has on like the white undershirt and there's no cravat around his neck. It's like partially undone. And he is still damp from his time in the harbor and then his time flying around the storm wall. His hair is out of the ponytail and loose and long. He kind of just like looks at you and runs his hand through his hair and just, pardon me, I will be a moment and I will be right with you. And then he just goes back to fishing in a cabinet. Narlashna just, hello, I can be with you right now. Just prestos away another little puddle.
Right. I presto William, so he's not damp anymore.
Just walk over and presto him as he's going through stuff and just, ah. Thank you.
Give a nod before I turn to Arlashna. I wanted to speak with you on a couple of things. I'm sure he gave you my short message.
Yes. I was quite concerned when I heard it. I was quite concerned about a lot of things that were happening over the course of the last several hours, but everything turned out for not the worst.
Not the worst.
I was going to say better, but that's not.
I'm glad you're alright.
Of course.
She had aimed the gun at the Institute. Or at least that was one of the two options.
Ah. You know, I know the man who invented that cannon. I remember the first one he built. I was there when it destroyed Sanctuary.
That
Twice
was how
now.
Sanctuary was destroyed.
Sanctuary was the power source. Sucked up all the magic and broke it to bits. Two times now, I've seen those cannons cause untold destruction.
You have to stop being around these things.
Are you worried for my safety? As if a little gun like that could kill me.
No, it completely obliterated the lighthouse.
Oh, yes, he has certainly made them stronger than he used to.
Can't put it back in the box either.
Can't put it back in the box.
The
things...
So...
Go on. No, don't let me wax poetic. I'll never stop.
Right. Side eyes William for a bit. I wanted to speak to you about that in particular. Oh. She's still alive, so she knows.
That's...
Which makes...
Did she seem particularly interested?
She had a moment of, oh, you'll have so many surprises. Apparently she knew two of the other people in my school.
Interesting. You know, after all the years I've known you and all of the time you managed to stay out of trouble, I'm amazed that you come across the wall for less than 2 months and already you're embroiled in chaos.
Quite unfortunate.
I could hardly get you out of your house for years after I recovered you.
I didn't really have a reason to leave.
That's all the reason in the world.
You brought
Let's
me
not
to
get into
wherever
it.
The Starloss were anyways.
Estelgron. You were
Yes.
there for years and you can't remember the name Estelgron? No, common's not your first language. Alright, I'm sorry. I've cast a lot of spells today and I do not have a way to recharge, so I'm a little nippy.
It happens. On the other hand, I am feeling kind of narrows her eyes a little bit. I'm feeling alright.
I'm amazed.
Well, using that power has its ups and downs.
This was an up.
The Tidestriker learning is certainly a down. What came afterwards was certainly an up. Keeps it happy. Keeps me happy.
Well, that's good to know. During all of the chaos, I have a question for you. Did you see that young man named Tucker?
Yes, I'll tell her about the combat against Adelaide the second time, Nash showing up, Tucker showing up, Lance showing up. And all of this
She's
stuff.
like sweating through your entire story. She like leans forward in her chair and you're just like, what? And then you talk about Nash cutting Bella's arm off and she's like, what? And you're like, it's reattached. She's like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Just, interesting. Well, Nash is a name I'm somewhat familiar with. I do know he's dangerous.
He had like a physical counterspell.
Spell parry. That is a very particularly rare ability. I can count the number of people I know who know it on one hand, and 3 of them are all members of the same family.
Lovely. How exactly is that meant to be countered?
How do you counter spell parry? Simple. Overwhelming force. Sheer overwhelming force. Either with a blade or with so much rapid bombardment of magic, they can't counter all of it. If you try and out-precise someone who knows spell parry, you're going to get your own fireball blowing up in your face.
Lovely.
Either that, or throw them up against another swordsman of equal value.
Do you think we'd be able to handle Nath?
There are very few people, if I was at my full capabilities, I wouldn't be able to handle. He'd probably give me a run for my money, though, especially considering how rusty I am. Last time I had a good fight was the Endless Night, and the last time before that was several hundred years.
Right. Were you informed about their eyes?
Oh, yes, I was briefly told.
The Tidestriker looks through them, or has the capabilities to.
She spreads herself across forces.
Mm.
I've seen similar tactics in the past. Not just with the eyes, though. Usually, when I've seen it, it's gone beyond that. I will have to do research. Something Mr. Black could help me with, right? William, who is currently, like, doing up another shirt he grabbed out of a cupboard, because of course he has changes of clothes here. He's just like, yes, probably. Potentially, maybe. What are we doing? I apologize. I'm sorry. He's like in the middle of adjusting, and you get another good look at the scar around his neck, and you catch just a glimpse as he's adjusting his shirt, which is like buttoned down to here. Of it looks like he has more scars somewhere on his torso that you can't see all of them. He finally just like buttons up and grabs a cravat out and just flares it as he starts putting it on. Walks over.
The Tidestrikers, the network of eyes.
Right. You did tell me briefly about that.
She can see through them.
Well, that's not good. Or very good. Or some combination therein. real question that leads me to then is, how does she process all of that information? If she can take it all in at a glance, I mean, that's depending on how many soldiers she's watching through. If she has no way of regulating it, then that amount of information might be overwhelming.
Maybe it's a situation similar to Find Familiar. Maybe she has some sort of switch within her. She had wires within her.
It does interest me, particularly her connection ability is unique in a way I am not familiar with. I've already got that Arite spear locked up in one of the research bubbles down below. As soon as refugees were out of it, I put it in. So that and the helmet are both going to be getting thorough work over.
I did get another one. It's with Lance.
Ah. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have them. Someone else still has them. One of you guys still has them.
Oh yeah, it's in the bag of holding.
It's in the bag of holding.
Bella still
Bella's
got it.
Or Bella's got it. So he put the helmet in then. I would like the Arite spear back. He would say that then. I would like that Arite spear for research. The number of artifacts I've seen that are functioning and use Arite number in the single digits currently. And B, any insight we can have into how she functions would be beneficial.
Right.
The armor of her troops is incredibly lightweight for the defense it gives. It's like mithril, but better, which is hard to say out loud.
Mithril, but isn't it?
Mithril as a metal is extremely light despite being just as durable as steel. This is as tough as titanium, solid sheets and plates of steel welded together, or even maybe a whole brick wall. It weighs just as much as chain sheet probably would, from what I've gathered.
Maybe it's another sort of ancient type of stone, like Adite.
Maybe. Maybe it was just made in a certain way. I don't know. As terrible as this entire event has been, as traumatizing as all of it has been, I really just want to ask that crazed bitch a million questions.
She didn't seem like the answering type.
No, she didn't. I would love to go back into the back and forth with both of you, but I'm nursing a headache, the likes of which I don't think I've ever encountered before.
Right, we saw you flying towards the gun.
Yes, I was hoping to block it off with a wall of force or some other physical barrier, and I was just a hair's breadth too slow. And when you are within a number of feet of that thing firing and not prepared for the sound and concussion and shockwave, you get distracted, and then you fall several hundred feet directly into the ocean. And then you wake up 45 seconds later with sputtering a bunch of water out and in the middle of crossfire from several ships.
And then casting meteors around.
You see, it was very impressive to witness, I'm sure. I did in fact just mutter several curses as I rose out of the water and managed to summon. It was not composed.
Right.
I tried to follow them into the storm wall. I flew in a few times, was struck by lightning a few times. I don't think it was her doing intentionally. I think it was just the result of the wall. And then I came back.
Oh, information that might be good for both of you to know. taking her staff away, it appears that she gets struck by lightning. It strikes her.
Arlashna, does she know? Arlashna just, oh, Runava, yes, Runava knows. Runava and I go way back. Of course Runava knows. Ah. Maybe it functions like your orb, then. Gives her access to some further pool of power that lets her manipulate energy in ways she couldn't without it. You're still a very powerful caster without it, but when you have it, you are, in fact, an archfey. So, you know, that. If she has the power of the Stormwall contained in a staff, incredibly volatile, and if you didn't have a proper way to regulate it, it would be dangerous.
Grandmother, I want that stuff. Is that what you
What?
say? Oh,
Did you just say you want it?
yes.
You want the staff that is incredibly dangerous and volatile.
They can control lightning and thunder and the wind with just one swipe of it.
Okay, no, I get it. I want to say I don't, but then again, wizard. So I guess I do understand the urge for power.
What?
Like, that's why people become wizards. They want strong magic. So you want the staff because strong magic, yes? Arlashna kind of like giggles.
No, the reasoning is much more. No, that is a quite selfish reasoning, but that's not the reasoning behind it.
Okay. Can you get it to me in like 10 words or less?
I was a sorcerer that was able to control lightning and winds and thunder with a thought. Was that 10 words?
No, I think it was more than that. I'm going to go to my house, my actual house, and see if it's still in one piece. And if it is, I'm going to collapse inside of it. And I will see you both at some point in the future where we will talk about that. He kind of just walks past and just like palms the top of your head as he goes.
What is with people like just hitting my head today?
He wasn't hitting it. He was just placed his hand on it. Who hit your head?
What?
Oh, is it because you were teasing him?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, you deserved that.
But it was so funny. You have to understand how funny it is.
Oh, it was very funny, but turnabout is fair play.
Well,
You tease and taunt him, he gives you a tiny little bump on the head. Here, come here, come here.
I'm gonna walk on over.
Mwah. Just right onto your forehead, and it's.
Thank you.
Don't worry for me, I'm fine. And I have seen far worse than today, as we both have, but make sure that you leave some leeway in your heart and your mind in the coming days for those who haven't seen as trying times as us.
Right. Bella seems pretty shocked by it all. I imagine she's taking the hardest out of all of us.
Yubawa has been in a wonderful state of peace for the last few decades. And none have gotten to enjoy that peace more so than the lords and ladies. While Bella is of a rougher cut than most of them, and is full of the yearning for adventure, she is still a child of nobility, and war is normally oh so distant for them.
Yes. I mean, even from afar, anybody could tell just from looking at their house, how warm and comforting it is to be there.
You know, you share a home with her now also. Maybe you could enjoy the warmth and comfort that comes with relaxing around friends.
Maybe with time, but
I want to remind you of a lesson I and many of my friends learned a long time ago that you seem to struggle with still. We have all the time in the world, Runava. But everyone around us doesn't.
right.
Prashana Bella will live to be many hundreds of years old. And then you'll never see her again. Ritz will live to be quite old, and then he'll be gone. Selic, Vane, your mutt, even William Black, presumably, will all wither with time eventually, and while you believe you have nothing but, even one day you will be. So, while you and I have nothing but time, that doesn't mean we should waste it for everyone else.
I feel like Vane had told me something similar just a couple of days ago.
Those short-lived races really do get it sometimes. They really figure stuff out. It's strange, right? You think with only 100 years on this planet that they would just fumble around and die. But no, there's nuggets of wisdom in there.
You just compact everything.
Really, they just have to live hard and fast. For now, go home. Be with your acquaintances, because I won't say friends. Get some rest. I'm sure the coming days will be very busy for you. I know they're going to be busy for me. I'm already being asked to potentially resurrect people and regenerate limbs and heal people. I'm tired and I don't have my magic crystal ball.
I'm sure you've got it.
Don't actually. I left it back in Riverbend in case they needed magic for some reason. In case they had to defend the city for some reason, because I thought I'm going to Cloudbreach. Nothing bad will happen there.
Deep
Gonna
breaths.
keep an archfey in my pocket for the rest of eternity.
Deep breaths, Arlashna. I think everybody in this city needs one.
And she says her goodbyes to you, and you head out of the Institute. Make your way. Bella, given time, looking around the corridors and asking around to investigate, you continue your search for the oops. Can you please roll me another investigation check? This one is advantage because you have time. And you have a definitive goal.
Oh boy. At advantage, you say. 17.
Okay.
The other
After
was a
investigating
3.
sort of the stores around the area and not seeing any remains of anyone that matches the description, it's time to start looking for living people. And the nearest place of refuge was the Apropos Tower, the Cordways, this area around the All House. So you cross Bridge 2 again, still sort of passing by the damage and scorch marks from your battle with Adelaide. As you get into the tower, you're met by some like familiar faces. There are a bunch of people here who you just saw a few hours ago. And so you can easily ask any of them. And as you ask a nearby Stormridden, you are directed to an area where there are a bunch of beds. And on one of them is a man who, middle-aged, but he does look so much like Callie. He basically is just like masculine frame version of her with short hair.
And nothing of Jackson.
You don't see anyone who like looks like Jackson at a glance from the description you were given.
And the Stormridden don't. If I ask around, they don't.
If you ask, they're like for people of that description, they play rollies with me. Let's see.
And
Where the fuck is my 20?
I got a 10.
That's cool. I don't have a.
I guess I'll win because you got a 0, buddy.
Oh! Ha! I found it.
Oh.
You win.
Oh, let's go.
I got a 6. 6. As you ask around, there is one you catch sort of going by with bandages, and you say that description, and they immediately are like, oh, follow me. And they go past that area where there are beds to an area where there are more actively injured people. It's the area you were sitting in when you were missing your arm. They kind of go around a couple of like curtains that have been set up in this sort of makeshift triage area. And as you go into one of these sort of makeshift doctor spaces, there is a man who matches Jackson's description. He has a bunch of bandages over one of his eyes, and he is missing one of his legs.
Does he look conscious?
He looks conscious, but the kind of conscious you are when you've been given, like, the good painkiller. Like, he's awake, but he might not be here.
I'll just go over. He's not, like, actively receiving care, is he? He's just, like, laying there.
No, he's got, like, a bunch of bandages on, and it looks like they're probably swapping his bandages out pretty often, because he's still, like, bleeding and being healed, but he's not currently being treated, no.
I'm gonna just walk over. Mr. Oot?
You're big for a doctor.
I'm not a doctor, I'm a Stormridden.
I promise I'll pay my back taxes at some point.
That's very kind of you. I'm just here to let you know that your daughter is safe.
Callie's okay?
Yeah, and Michael is also fine.
Oh my. Thank you. I'm not going to pay those back taxes.
It's not currently my job to ensure that happens, so I won't say anything on that.
Thank you. Where's Callie?
I walked her home. She's home.
Okay.
Michael's in the other room receiving care.
He came over and talked to me a bit, but they had him go rest.
I'll let him know the news as well.
Okay. Can you, if you see either of them, can you tell them I'm okay and that I love them?
Yeah, I'll let him know.
Okay. What's your name? What's your name?
Bella. My name is
Bella?
Bella, sir.
I like bells. Bells are good.
They're nice. Rest up, sir.
Okay.
I'll leave him there and go to Michael.
You go over to Michael. Michael is like half laying, half sitting on his cot. He's got like some bandages on, but you can tell he's at the point where he's at the point in treatment where he's like, why am I still here? Let me leave.
Like, hello, Mr. Oot?
Hello? Is everything all right?
Yeah, my name is Bella. I'm a Stormridden. I was just here to, I came on request of your daughter to let you know that she's safe.
Thank you so much. Is she? Where is she? Is she here?
She's home.
Thanks. Oh.
And your husband told me to tell you that he's okay.
Oh, that lying cunt. I can't with him. He's missing a leg and he tells me he's fine.
It's
Thank you so much.
Of course. It's
Yes, God, it all happened so fast. She just left the shop, but I told her to go home, and then everything was crazy, and then the roof came down on top of us. Can I shake your hand, please?
sure.
Thank you for making sure my baby girl was all right.
It's they the sky is very cloudy today, metaphorically, but everything's gonna be all right.
The best thing about cloudy days is that once they're gone, the sun shines out all the brighter. I believe that, and I appreciate you. We wouldn't be half as okay as we all were if it weren't for you, Stormridden, so thank you.
Appreciate that. And
I hope that you and yours are all right.
It's like he says that and then just like flashes of everything that happened today. Just we're gonna be
All the brighter. He pats your hand again. I need to wait here until my nurse tells me that I'm all right, and then I have to go yell at my husband, and then I have to go check on my daughter. So, thank you.
I'll let her know you're both safe. I'm sure she's worried.
Oh. Thank you. Again. He sort of rights himself a bit. You'd see him turn to somebody a few cots away and shout something like, Mary! Galley's all right! And like a bunch of people in the cots are like, yeah! Like a bunch of like his friends that he's like made in this time and talked to about his family.
As I'm gonna leave, and just sir, we Stormridden wouldn't be anything behind you all without you all behind us. So thank you.
Oh, you're that way. They're talking me up. He just waves at you as you go.
I'll head out
You
again.
swing back by that house to let Callie know that her dads are okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I tell her, and then head home after.
During this time, the three of you who've been at home, I know it's been a hot minute as you guys have just been sort of witnessing everything happen.
We've been here.
As we get to the three of you, you guys went home, you cleaned up and cleared up, and then you basically had about an hour and a half before Runava and Bella are going to get home. So, what did you guys do during that time? Or is there anything you want to have done?
I want to go to the empty floor and just lay down.
Just lie down. Ritz just Dracula in this middle of the floor.
No,
in the
not
living
even
room.
Dracula, just flat, straight
Starfish.
flat.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You
As
know
soon
it's
as all
bad
the
when he just lays flat.
you know it's bad when he don't even do the extra step.
The arms.
After the takes are all set back up, so like flops onto the couch and lights a cigarette and just. Do you think that Bella's coming back tonight?
Oh, I thought you were talking to Vane because like
He
I
sat on the couch.
I was like, no, I went upstairs to like.
oh, you went up to. Oh, I thought you meant.
Yeah.
You just said the
Storeroom.
empty
Okay.
floor.
No, he went to the empty room. To
Yeah, like
lay on the
the
floor.
blasted
Oh.
open room.
Oh yeah. Okay, then he said that to Vane.
I wasn't paying attention because I thought I wasn't involved in this conversation.
Do you think Bella is coming home?
Hell if I know, to be honest. I have seen some pretty nasty things get fixed with healing magic, but depending on who's doing it and how they do it, she might get it on back, but might not work till tomorrow, or might be on backwards and they gotta take it off and do it again.
Right. Then I'll I'll ask Ritz. I'm gonna go talk to him. If Bella comes home tonight, same with Runava. I assume so. Where are you pointing?
He's actively fucking with. Is Cake the one up on the banister?
Cake is the one that's up. Cake is the angelfish.
But they're in
Cake
the
is
living
angel.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to do the little fucking finger thing and like get the fish to chase.
I wouldn't do that in front of Runava.
Why not? It's a normal fish. And it
Cake's
is
been through a
chasing.
lot. They've been through a lot.
We're playing. It's like a dog.
What they need right now and what we need right now is to just
A drink?
sit down.
Oh.
No. Sit down. Not do anything high maintenance physically.
You call
What I
me
was
high
gonna
maintenance all the
suggest-
time.
Right. It's kind of hard for you, but I meant not do anything exerting physically. We've been through a lot. What I was going to suggest, and I think would be good, is if Bella comes home tonight, let's have a chat about what happened today. What we could have done better.
I'm going to be honest with
Relax.
you, Alec. I don't think there's a whole lot we could have done better. We got ambushed.
No. There is so much we could have done better. Because there's always room for improvement. And we won't have that luck next time of them letting us go. So, no, there really is so much more, regardless of the situation. You can always do better. I could do better. I can think of multiple things I regret that I could have done better. And I think it would be... Rook,
Hello.
can you go up and ask Ritz to come downstairs for a moment?
Look, I get that he and I are on better terms now, but seeing him is still putting me in grave danger.
Ritz!
Just knock on the door, ask him to come down.
I'll go. He takes off.
If they come back, I have thoughts. I want to see what Ritz says.
I think you
The
might
fish
want to
just-
be real careful because old Bella wasn't even happy when only a couple people died. And now we have an entire building that was eviscerated in an instant. So if you really want to go and be hypercritical, right after deep, deep trauma is dug into all of us, you go right ahead. But I can't exactly say I plan on accommodating it.
Right. I think you'll find this enlightening, because I don't think we're on the same basis here.
Maybe it's just the way you say it. You say we could do better. It's kind of hard to go. It's kind of hard to have, what did Delgato call it? Survivor's guilt. And be critical about what you could have done better when it's been, I don't know, maybe an hour?
So, like I said to Delgato, I don't have survival's guilt. I don't wish I would have died. That's what that is. Survival's guilt is feeling the guilt that others died while you survived. When I said I'm unfortunately okay, it is because I failed at what I'm supposed to be good at. And that is keeping their eyes on me, being the scariest thing in the corner. And because I couldn't do that, because I didn't keep their attention, I didn't draw them towards me, I didn't keep their eyes locked, you and Bella and everyone else got hurt more when I was fine. So I don't wish I would have died. I don't have survival's guilt. I have guilt that I could have done better.
Yeah,
and that's what I want to talk about.
You're forgetting one operative thing here, Sally. You don't control.
Yes, what is it?
Adelaide had her own agenda, and she was locked on me and Ritz. Plus, if you remember, you're one scary motherfucker. So, while, yes, you could keep people's eyes on you in abject horror, you kind of want people to stay away from you with your actual abilities. So, I don't think you should blame yourself or go saying you could have done better. Because at the end of the day, Sally, it happened. It's over. There's nothing we can do about it now.
Right. I'm just going to leave that one there. I think we should have a talk. Not that we should have done better, but what we could have. This isn't a lesson. This isn't a pick at a scab. What happened, happened. And what we can do now is make sure that we're prepared later on. I'm not trying to pry. I'm not trying to criticize you. There you go. You got it.
Use those
but we can do better as a team.
Open with those words.
Sure. I'll open with those words. My apologies. I'll see what Ritz thinks.
I don't know if Ritz is exactly the best judge of tone.
I think you'll find that Ritz is more than you think.
Probably.
Meanwhile, upstairs.
Ritz. The door's open completely.
It knocks on the frame. Just gum, 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 gum. Ritz.
What?
Don't kill me. I come in peace.
Okay.
Selleck wants to, all convene in the living room, and then when Bella and Runava get home, you can all have a chit-chat.
Does he need me now?
I mean, he sent me up here to get you, so I presume, it might just be safer to go down now, but, do you want me to tell him that you're gonna be a minute?
I'm just reflecting.
You're reflecting in the. He looks around because you're in the room with the hole, right? You went to the empty room.
Just looking up at the sky.
You're just. Why are you reflecting in the one room in the house you can get rained on? It's actively wet in here. It rained a lot.
I think that with everything that just happened,
there's a tree branch in that corner.
rain would actually make me feel better than everything I fucking did back there.
Oh my gosh. I stepped in not prepared for the full yield of emotion that was about to be. Are you good, man?
How would you define such?
I don't know. Good is not usually in my wheelhouse, but you seem despondent in a way I did not think physically possible for you.
Why?
Well, A, because I'm not good with emotion, because I understand rage and jealousy and mischief, because, gestures to himself. Also because all I've seen from you is, calm, the opposite of calm, and weird, whimsical old man energy.
A lot goes on I don't talk about. This is one of them.
Okay.
Although I'm talking about it, so what I just said doesn't matter.
I mean, you don't have to talk about it to me. I'm not gonna be helpful. I just want you to know that, you're giving out weird vibes, so other people are gonna ask and care.
That's fine.
Okay, as long as you're fine with that, I suppose. I'm gonna go.
Rook, would you like to speak when we do this?
He wants to. He's kind of in a weird zen, self-reflective moment right now, but he'll come down.
Okay.
I'm really fucking uncomfortable, man. I don't know what to do with feelings.
What did he say?
He was genuine with me. What do I do with that?
Oh, yeah, that's a new development.
What is with you mortals and trauma making you nice? Bad shit happens to me and I want to stab somebody. Bad shit happens to you and you're like, maybe the decisions I've made in the past have caught up to me. What the fuck?
I think your devil brain just works different. Or
fucking weirdos. He comes down the stairs as he telepathically he's just muttering to you.
I like that he's not flying. He just
walks. Yeah, in the house he just walks.
And then Sully just sits there with a cigarette waiting to see if Runava and Bella both come home.
Runava would be the first home by about 10 or 15 minutes over Bella, because Bella had the extra trip back to the Apropos Tower and then back to the residence.
Oh, Runava.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
Good. Cake's fine.
Excellent.
Points at Vane, who's been playing with Cake. They got a bit shook up, and one of the tanks fell over, but we got it all fixed up.
His eyes still work.
I don't know how well they work. He's a fish.
I
He's
actually don't know
chasing
what-
the finger, so
I actually have no idea what gender Cake is.
Cake.
Cake.
If you give it, in a bit, well, if we have time, I might speak with them if you want me to.
Sure.
What were you up to?
I went to the institute. I got one of those helmets. I encountered a Tidestriker straggler, so I delivered a helmet to Mutt.
That's a crazy way to say you killed a motherfucker.
Took care of a straggler?
Oh, I thought you said ran into and then delivered a helmet.
Oh, I mean, you're not wrong. I learned that the network that you saw, Adelaide can look through it.
Shit.
So, just something for the future reference. Talk to grandmother. Talk to William Buck. They're all right.
That's good.
Okay. Did you run into Bella at all? Do you know if
No.
she's coming home tonight? Oh, okay.
Hey, Sally, are we
Um,
gonna need talking whiskey during this talk? Because we're out of it.
Do you want to go pick up talking whiskey? I don't
Sure
really.
can. I just don't know if that's what kind of talk you want to have.
It's just. Oh, Runava, I want to. If Bella comes home tonight, I just want to have a talk about moving forward our teamwork and what we can do better. So next time we're better equipped.
Sure.
There's not really going to be. I don't expect there to be any criticizing. So if you want it to be a friendly talk, if you want to go get whiskey, feel free.
I can get other alcohol.
Sure, why not? Let's have a few drinks tonight, if Bella returns.
I think everyone could use it, and I think they could all use it in the comfort of a nice home.
Well, here, I'll send Rook with you if you want, just so you have a little buddy. Are you sure?
Plus, yeah, I really don't trust that motherfucker.
Why not?
He's the devil. Actually, almost
No.
every interaction we have with him, he looks at me and goes, "You shouldn't trust me. I'm a
He's
devil."
right. You shouldn't. I am.
Okay.
He's one of the more reasonable people we talk to about this, honestly.
That's fair. Gotta give a reasoning. All
Yeah,
right. Well,
unless
fair
it's
enough.
at the harm of somebody else, I don't.
Yeah.
Unless it's for somebody else's harm, never teaming up with Rook, actually.
Right. Well, here, Runava. Can I show you? Can I show you something? Sorry. Can I show you the? What's the word am I looking for?
Describe it.
Refurbishing, for like when you fix something, like the fixing that you
Repair?
did, the repair. Can I show you the repairs for the tank?
Sure.
And just flips Vane a gold. Just here. No, you're gonna need to.
Oh,
Whatever you can get on that.
thanks. I'll see if I can get a mixer, something sweet for you.
I appreciate it.
Runava, any special requests? Zovi? Fries, got it.
You.
Runava, you get like a, how did he know? How did he know?
Right. You need rest. I just take him, I throw him on the couch.
It is like throwing. It's like throwing one of those squishy fucking monkey toys. Like you just like into the couch and like half
rubber
splats,
ape.
and then just kind of thumps back into a loaf.
And so it just takes Runava over to the tanks while does Bane go get the drinks.
Yeah, it'll be a little quick trip.
As soon as Vane leaves, Selleck points to Runava. And Runava, I'm gonna message you my message.
Oh,
What the?
what the?
What the?
And then we wait for Vane or Bella, whichever one to come back first. Messaging you, Ray.
Okay.
Let me know too.
What the?
You should message me too.
Not
I
because
have a feeling
reason,
I
just because
can't
I'm
know,
a curious
actually.
bitch. Just because. Alright.
Cool.
As y'all are chatting, as Ritz is laying
Runava
on the
gets a
floor.
message from Selleck. I think I actually do have a crush on him.
What? Just confused.
Do you think he noticed I got a haircut?
When the Tidestriker sliced my head off.
You guys. Vane, you head to Nearly's to get some alcohol and food.
Yeah.
Actually, because Kay messaged me and revealed he's got one more stop, we'll say that you guys will probably end up getting home around a somewhat similar time. As you run to Nearly's real quick.
Okay.
Slightly shorter trip, because now you can go through the corduways instead of go through the residential. I'm sorry, it's really fucked up, but it is a shortcut now.
Let's go. Easy trip.
As you guys as you get to Nearly's, there we go. As you get to Nearly's, it's already cleaned up. Like a bunch of stuff is already fixed and mended and stuff. And you come in, there are a bunch of people in there drinking. It is pretty busy. Nothing makes people want to get tanked more than almost dying. So it is active right now. Basically every open bar in Cloudbreach, which is probably like in the single digits right now, is currently probably packed. So it is active as you come in, and nearly from behind the table, like the bar behind. I'm struggling so hard.
You got it.
Nearly
Lock
from
in.
behind the bar, just Vane.
Nearly.
Why the fuck are you back already?
Here to take you up on that drink, and then
Oh
also
my God.
buy one of your bottles.
Okay.
And fries for the little...
Zervi!
Yeah!
I love that weird little fucker.
Yeah, he wants fries.
Man,
I'm giving
if
him
I
a
had
double
a
order.
nickel for every time there was a campaign where the big guy who gives us food points at the door and says the name of the person who walks in,
Yeah.
I'd have 2 nickels.
It's a good bit.
Yeah.
Makes you feel at home. You want to go where everybody knows your name.
Vane walks in. Food, Vane.
Vane saddles up for a moment. He's like, and can I get something light for the road? I just still catching up on everything.
Yeah, that makes.
So I need at least something to throw it back for a bit, and then talking whiskey. That's why I'm getting the. That's
Vane's
why
throwing it back.
I am fucking. I'll need to throw it back for a bit.
All you said, throw it back, and me, Crow, and Kay all looked into our cameras like.
Just like the really serious conversation happening, it panning over everyone's somber faces, and then just like on the side of the screen, Vane's twerking at the camera.
V-Y-N-E. I almost said V-Y-N-E.
Vine.
V-Y-N-E. We don't know how to spell your name.
Oh my God. Yeah. So, Nearly is just like, I can give you something light, but we got chasers. So, you'll want to take it easy before you get a little overwhelmed.
Right. Yeah.
You got a long day, too. Too much to drink all at once will definitely get you a little loopy.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, just something light and then the bottle of whiskey so I can talk with all my mates, and then fuck, I really don't know anymore, Neil. I don't even have like a funny comment this time. Just pretend that I was snarky, I guess.
You got pretty fucked up, didn't you?
I got hit by
Like how?
lightning. Like I'm not talking like
You already
like I was
told me
by
about that.
No, but I
I
mean
know
like it went
physics.
clean through my back.
Well, like, come on. Who hasn't been hit by lightning?
And then the most wanted man in all of Cloudbreach borderline cut me in half.
Okay. I see how that one could be bothersome. Here, come on. come pick from the good stock in the back.
Okay.
And it made me all the bottles up here smashed or bought already. You go to the back room again, and Nearly does actually just actively start going through bottles like he's doing inventory, and he's like, that wasn't a cover story either. All the alcohol out there is either fucked up or bought, so.
I mean, if I'm being honest with you here, Nearly, I really am just here for the alcohol.
Damn. No intel. Nothing you need or want to say? I'll be honest with you. We got
I think
like
the keg's tapped.
45 seconds. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's why I said we got like 45 seconds before this starts to look, conspicuous.
Oh, okay. Then I'll make this quick.
Mm-hmm.
The next time we talk, if you don't fucking tell me why that bitch knew who I was but wasn't who I was, I kind of need to know that, because also, why the fuck is there another Tethiary?
Oh, she's a... Oh.
Not like me.
This, mayhap, is a predicament.
So, I'll take
Or,
that.
in subtler words, we might be in deep shit. I have to make some communications.
Like I said, something like, give me the whiskey. I'll see you when I see you, you know?
Right. Here's whiskey. Here's this strawberry flavored daiquiri shit that I never sell for your sweet tooth friend. And I'm going to get that double order of fries for the little guy.
Beautiful. One last thing. Just as a precaution, because things have gotten hectic, we maybe need some better avenues.
Nah, you're fine. No, we probably will, actually. I'll work that out. I'll figure something out with you. But yeah, no, the bar is probably not the best situation anymore. Also, because I think people are starting to think you're an alcoholic.
I am an alcoholic, Nearly.
Oh, okay. Well, at least it's an accurate presumption.
Yeah. Just not as much as, you know.
I need you to clean that shit up. You got work to do.
Also fucking with you.
He gives you the bottle.
Alright.
You head home. You can do one more meanwhile before you all regather. As Bella, you knock on the door to the commander's office.
I do.
Yeah. Because you do not bump into Lance on your way home. You go to the office. You knock on the door. And Lance doesn't open it. Instead, a corps commander who you've never seen before opens it. Just kind of... Hi!
Howdy.
What can I do for you?
Is Lance in?
No, I think he went to go help at the tower or something, or he went home. I can give him a message, though.
If you could, or if I could leave a message on his desk, whichever you think would get to him faster.
Yeah, here. She hands you a little thing of paper.
I write.
Actually, it might be better if I just send him a message. It's not exactly reliable when he'll be at his desk.
Sure, if you could just let him know, for him to let Captain Delgato know that I'm gonna come to his office tomorrow morning. It's some important.
Word to the wise. It's not set in stone yet, but A, Delgato is really busy, and B, I think he's gonna probably have a word with the whole corps here soon, since, part of the city got blown up.
Sure, well, whenever there's a chance.
I'll make a note. I'll let Lance know. If I see Delgato first, I'll let him know too.
Right. Thank you. And your name was, sorry?
Me? I'm Loomis.
Loomis.
Yeah. 7th Corps.
All right. Thank you very much.
Of course. Away you go.
And then I'll go home.
You go home. You get home. You, as you're on your street, bump into Vane, who's walking back with a little, like, to-go thing that is just, like, folded up wood and paper, and it smells delightful, and just 2 bottles in his hands.
Oh, Bella? Oh, they put it on right!
Hey. Yeah, you planning for an eventful night?
Selleck wants to have a talk, and last time we had a talk, I needed a drink. So this time, I'm being predictive. And Zervi wanted fries.
Of course.
Hmm.
Alright, well,
It's like
Not
the
even
equivalent of
there.
the anime sneeze.
good to see you in one piece.
Uh-huh.
Let's go home.
Come on.
Do you want some help carrying that?
Yeah, actually, if you could take whatever this fucking daiquiri shit is.
I don't even. This is like.
Yeah, Neela
This is like-
basically threw it in for free because nobody in this fucking city wants it.
I was gonna say. I don't know anyone who actually drinks this for like on purpose.
I figure Selleck might.
Makes sense.
Then you guys come home. So you return to the living room where Runava and Selleck are going over fish. Ritz, you hear the door downstairs open, and you presume people have arrived.
I'll arrive.
Everyone,
Bella,
nice to see
You're-
you all again.
you're armed.
And dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so. Does it feel okay?
Yeah, it feels great actually, and I got a cool scar now.
Oh, is it how cool are we? Sally like sits up and puts out a cigarette. How cool are we talking?
Roll up a bit of my move a bit of my stuff off the way. Like a
Is it like
a
a
perfect ring scar around my.
Yeah, Nash
Like
cut
that.
clean. Like, Nash just went smooth through the bone, so it is just a perfect ring of scar tissue.
Ooh, hey? So like pulls down his turtleneck. Good match. Well, you got one a lot bigger than mine.
Oh,
So like has his scar around his neck.
have I seen that before?
Nope.
Just oh. Well, when did that happen?
Long time ago. It's all right. Does it? We was your scar friends.
Yeah,
And does
scar
it
buddies.
feel okay?
yeah. Like I said, it feels great actually. It's a locked a regeneration spell on me, and I mean, besides, physically on the surface, I feel great. You go a little step under that surface, I'm drained beyond belief. But
Understandable.
physically, I feel fine. I don't feel hurt
That's-
or any pain.
That's good. I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks. I'm glad to see you all are seemingly doing all right.
Yeah.
I go and just look to the shattered glass of the vases I bought.
No,
It's
I
all
fixed
been
that.
fixed. Yeah,
Oh, you fixed it?
the
I
house
did.
looks just as it did before you left.
Wow, even the flowers are okay.
I mean, the flowers definitely look like they've seen better days, but they're back in the vase.
I'm just how the hell is all this alright?
I fixed it.
Oh, thank you, Vane.
I
Seems like
used
a
a
ring.
stick.
You use a stick?
Yeah, the wand I found like way back, it only casts mending.
Yeah, the
Oh.
Rattler gave it.
Oh yeah.
That's useful.
Do you have one? Is it just whenever you want to use mending?
I have no idea.
Right.
Never been
Uh,
identified.
No.
I think Noah just forgot.
I forgot if it
Oh.
has limited use.
It does. It has charges.
Well.
Well,
They
I've
recharge
heard-
every like sun up though, and you've never needed more uses
Yeah.
of mending than it's giving
Like I
you.
fixed a couple vases. We're fine. Vane is like
Oh.
actively rummaging around in like the cabinets and stuff to like get out glasses, and it's like, now do we want to go from the bottle or do we want to act like we're more put together than we actually are?
I think maybe I'll hold off on the alcohol for a minute. I heard you wanted to have a conversation, Selig?
Oh yeah. Did Ritz walk downstairs?
Yeah.
Um,
Did it rain on him?
No, because it's not currently raining. You are definitely damp if you don't presto
Mhm.
yourself though, because the floor up there is definitely wet.
He'll like just
Also,
kinda,
you guys might want to presto up there because the floor is wet.
he wouldn't have done that. He just shake water away like stuff from his clothes, just kind of toss it off.
Out the hole in the wall.
So like sits down and just I wanted to have a conversation sooner rather than later, and it was only gonna happen if you came home tonight. We need to have a nice chat between us teammates to make sure that we're properly prepared moving forward. Going over
Wait. And he just gently slides the daiquiri into your hand. Now you got the talking bottle.
what is this?
Fuck if I know.
Weed alcohol.
Just like grabs his metal straw.
It's good. It's like if somebody took a bunch of strawberry soda and as like a smoothie and then just added alcohol to it.
That's good.
It might be better cold, but it's good now. It's good.
Vane sets down the little thing of fries, pops it open, takes like 2 of them, and just like, "This is the tax for delivery."
Just so like takes the ball and just I chill it. Minor sensation. Prestidigitation. Just that's better. Yep. Chill, warm, or flavor. To 1 cubic foot of non-living material. You just let's have a chat and go over what happened today and what we did and what we could have done better. I think it's important as a team to break down our actions so that we know, and along with that, from other people's perspectives, though you might believe that your actions were the best you could do, other inputs, other eyes are important, looking on the outside. So I want to go over what we could have done better today, what we did, and how do we prevent this for the future? Because as a team, we did lose today. But we can take these steps so that doesn't happen again. Or at least it's less of a chance. Are you okay with this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Runava?
She just nods once.
Vane? Okay. First and foremost, I want to apologize for... I thought that I could take both of their attentions in the last battle when Bella went down, and I didn't grab either of them. What I could have done better, instead of going for something that intrudes the mind, go for something that is more flashy and will do more damage to take that attention, or even get closer. I, at the end of this all, was not bad. I definitely took a good amount of damage. It did hurt, but I think a lot of you took far worse. So in the future, if I'm ever trying to take the attention, I can get closer. Maybe bring up those spirits to keep their eyes on me, make it so they can't move farther. Take care of me in this moment. In that same vein, not you. In the same way, possibly go and grab things that'll make me a bit, I don't know, better at taking those hits. Yes.
Why do we want you taking the attention and the hits?
Well, in that situation, you were down, and they had every opportunity to kill you. I'm
you
very
mean
good at...
in the case that I'm incapacitated.
Yeah.
I see.
The case that there is someone on death's door. And I also want to apologize. The first battle could have went a lot better if I had thought about it first. I wasn't prepared, for one. Like Vane said earlier, it was a bit of an ambush, nobody could have prepared, but what I learned from this battle today is I'm going to be keeping spare the dying. I can't heal any of you. But I can at least keep you 2 steps away from death's door. So,
Appreciate it.
I'm going to be keeping a hold of that one. Is there anything I could have done better? I know 3 of you went down, and you all went down multiple times, other than myself. I didn't go down once. But in your experience, what could I have done better?
Think, at least from my perspective, I think we have different views on positive or negative outcomes in these sort of scenarios where if the way I see it, even if I go down 5, 10, 100 times, if I go down and keep getting back up, and as a result of that, the rest of y'all don't get hurt, that's a positive for me in my eyes.
That's valiant, but we need to work so that we can keep you up. One thing that I noticed is we don't have good healing in this party. We don't have a large sum. Sorry, good is not the word. That has negative connotation. We don't have a large sum of it.
We should all get one potion.
Absolutely.
Like invest in a lot of them.
A lot. And moving forward, when someone is on death's door, prioritize bringing them up, is what I'll say. We add, and Bane, you're not in the wrong for this whatsoever. It was what you chose. We had both Ritz and Bella on death's door. And rather than using the full amount that you can to bring at least one back up, I saw you try to take away the staff. And as a result, you went down. So that's 3. That was almost 3 casualties. So what we can do better is, if you have the ability to heal, focus on your own self-preservation so that the lot of us can continue. That is with potions, that is with magic. You know what I mean, Ben?
Yeah.
Okay. And another thing, what like I said, not in trouble here. What was the cost? What was so I can pick your brain on this? I watched you when you went for the staff. What was the reasoning? Not that it's wrong, just that I want to know the strategy that was going on, so that we may be able to pick it apart and realize what we could have done better.
We were losing. Also a weak point. Wanted to get rid of it. Figured if we took away her big stick, that maybe she wouldn't be as juiced. Unfortunately, we didn't have the extra gap to actually be able to get it away from her, and I could only kick it a few feet.
That's a fair assessment. She was doing a lot with it. So I think that was a smart idea. Probably a better way to go about it next time. If we need to pry something away in hopes to end this battle faster, we prioritize making sure that someone who is better equipped for that is able to. So Bella was down. So next time, just possibly bring Bella up and give the battlefield order of, we need to take that away. Then you can work on self-preservation, stay tethered, take away Bella's pain even more. Bella can go and try to take that away from her. And then I watched what happened. The lightning struck. We couldn't prepare for that. But at the end of that exchange, we would have had 2 people down rather than 3. So it's probably a better way to go about it.
I think
Like I said, you're not in trouble.
a lot of it
Just-
sort of just sums up to watch our numbers.
Yeah.
And especially in that situation where, I mean, we weren't ready for a fight.
No.
We weren't
Not at
ready
all.
for any of this to happen. We should all keep better stocked on, like we mentioned, healing potions or other ways to make sure we all don't go down. And healing each other is important and is one thing, but also watching yourself and making sure that you're not getting close to the edge, so to speak.
Yeah.
Of which, I wouldn't. Obviously, I wouldn't be here without all of you, but I would not have been able to stand as long as I did without you, Vane. So, thank you. Thank you for sharing in my pain.
Your
we,
ability is very helpful.
I think we picked up the slack on the second battle. To say the least, it was a lesson learned, but well, I have that second chance next time. I, for one, the second time in my life, I showed how pathetic a wizard could be, wasting all my power on a spell, foolishly thinking I could strike down the Tidestriker with her own power, only to fall to the ground like poultry with its head cut off. I did what I could to remedy with illusions, a way to escape.
Hmm.
But I got what I deserved, getting my head cut off a second time. I will not let that happen again. When we eventually see her, I will use all the knowledge I gained. Bring her a slow, painful end. The captain of crazy.
That's good. Well, I don't think you deserved what you were given. I think learning from what happened and what came about of you is very smart to take into the next one, because I do not think this is the end. I think we will see her
Absolutely not.
again. And I do not think that she will give us another chance, because both times we were given more than we should have. Much more than we should have. I
think-
apologize, but I cannot heal anyone.
I think we're on the right track, though. Vane, does healing from potions also help the people that you're connected to?
If it makes you feel better, makes me feel better. Anything that affects you affects me. As long as it's vitality. Her, on the other hand, points at Runava. That weird thing on top. Doesn't speak. If I get hit, it hits her. She gets hit, doesn't hit me until it breaks.
Makes sense.
Like I said, I'm tied
Yeah.
to vitality, life force.
That's a good tactic if you're being targeted and Runava still has what I don't know if you call it, is it a shield? Is it a
Hold
bubble ward? If she still has her ward up,
Ward.
you can link to her and then sort of lessen oncoming damage, and then she doesn't take the first few brunts of it at least.
Yeah. You gotta teach me how to make one of those or summon one of those. I need one of those.
I could show you the basics, but it kind of shrugs her shoulders. It's not very strong. I can maybe soak up one good hit and then it's gone.
Can it be made stronger?
With time, as my magic grows, yes, but
Then only continue to help us. And with Vane's ability, it makes it even stronger. Though it isn't what you believe it could. It isn't right now what you believe it could be. Right now, it synergizes well.
Runava looks a little apprehensive about that.
Is that alright for now?
I am not particularly a fan of taking damage, hence why I have built a ward to begin with. In this scenario, you are saying that I should be putting my ward up front.
No.
Well, I understand the sentiment. That's not exactly the purpose.
I should specify. I meant more if, for example, I mean, I'm the most, I don't know, durable of our group. If I'm not able to take that and Vane is in danger, it's sort of like a resort that could be taken, not like the first option. Like if
Yeah.
Vane believes he's in danger, or that he'll be taken down, if he could connect to you to keep himself alive, is sort of more what I meant.
These are not running in strategies. These are tactics that we can employ later on, depending on the situation. So I don't want you, like Bella saying, we don't go in and just say, all right,
Guys, she
let's
said
break
no.
Runava's ward. Yeah, so I'm going into that. We won't do that. Only if it's a possibility.
As long as it's not the first option.
Exactly. These are tactics that we just save so we know them later. Synergies that we go over and know. So we never know what's coming. I think that's
That
good.
impressive use of whiskey.
That was so impressive. The call out to Ritz, and then Ritz
I
being
filled
ready
that
on it.
bottle up with gunpowder when we were in the mines looking for the rattler. I didn't tell anyone.
God, it's a good thing you have a bag of holding. That fireball could have gone so much worse.
Yeah.
We should make more.
Gunpowder?
Dynamite?
Bags of
Dynamite,
holding?
gunpowder, anything that fire can blaze.
Well,
You can do
Maybe.
it from a distance.
pulls out the dynamite. I got some right here. You you both didn't get to see it. I lit some dynamite and threw it.
Oh.
Mm.
You're
Crowd
muted.
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 Crown.
You know, speaking as someone who's sort of got a leg in this game, in the sense that if he dies, I'm fucked. Honestly, I think more stuff like that, like bombs and potions and stuff, huge for you guys. The potions, slick. That rub stuff that you put on people when you like rub them, Vane, great. The fucking explosions today, loved them.
Utilizing items in combat is a good strategy. So stocking up, maybe even pulling together a fund to fund for healing potions, acids, gunpowder, anything the such, so that we're ready for most things. Poisons.
Yeah.
Bring together a fund together so that we can have these items. So it's not just, if you have your own savings, we're not dipping into that, saying you have to go buy yourself some bombs. But it's whatever you can supply, put it together in one fund, and then we go buy things for our combat. I think that'd be a good way to go about it. And spread out the potions evenly, but making sure that then your ability lets you spread the healing that you gain, making sure you just have a little bit more.
Yeah.
I just want to ask, just to make sure. Sorry, not to hop on it, but
No worries, here. Of the
Runava.
daiquiri.
Do you not want Vane to connect to you at all?
It's very uncomfortable.
I'll ask again. Do you not want Vane to connect to you? You're allowed to say so. That's what we're asking.
So long as it's not a consistent thing. I understand that a lot of the situations that have been brought upon us are dangerous. And I understand that his abilities and his tether is useful. One tether could be the difference in a combat.
Right. And that's fair. And so I don't want you to think that this is something that we're forcing onto you just because I thought of it as an idea. I want you to know that it's your choice.
Right.
And what about if you're being targeted and Vane tethers to you to take damage off of you? How would you feel about that?
And that would be in the situation that calls for it to happen.
Situational.
And is
Understandable.
there anything else that or things that we've seen, or things that have happened that you're not comfortable with, or that you wouldn't have reoccur that have occurred before?
And that's pretty much it. Besides, the first time he used a tether, it only caused harm to me. So, understand that's why I'm a little apprehensive about it.
We we could go about tethering since it's so big in this combat. Vane, what if for the future your judgment is your judgment, but there's also the ones of the other side. Make like a call out, something that's special to us. If you need to tether or want to tether, you say something like, he like looks around, he looks over at the fries. Order up. And if anyone says, fries please, you have their consent to tether.
So cute. That's actually so cute.
Hmm.
I like it.
That's up to you, Vane.
That might actually make me laugh on the battlefield.
It's the best medicine.
Even if we're not doing that, Vane, can you just yell order up real quick? I want to hear it.
I think you'll have to wait for another day. I've done quite enough yelling.
Understandable. Maybe after a few more swigs.
You want the daiquiri?
No, I don't want that fucking daiquiri.
Hmm.
What you
Could be a
talking
little
about, Selic? Warren and I, we had this thing back when we were traveling together. We called it Cantor. Play of candor, truth, but mixed with cant. Basically, we just made up callouts. Nonsense to most people. Or at the very least, didn't really give any indication of what we were talking about. But it could be called at a moment's notice. And everyone would know what was going on.
Exactly. Something special to us. I'm surprised. That's not surprising, but that's really smart, especially if you have multiple ones. I like that. Do you have any ones that you're accustomed to that we could learn so that you don't have to change up your battle style?
Ironically, it was one that never quite made sense. But when I would tether to Warren, the thing I would yell to them is heart to the sky. Didn't mean anything, but 9 times out of 10, we were sleeping on the ground. So when you were lying on your ass, because somebody's kicking it, your heart was to the sky.
What's the
And that
return?
was if you,
There wasn't one. It was just a nod or a no. I have to be able to see you to cast a tether anyway, so I think
Makes sense.
I have to be able to see them, right? I forget if it's I just have to know where they are or if I have to see them.
Yeah, you gotta see for a tether.
Okay.
Creature you can see.
oh, you said that you have to know their, because when we were doing the invisibility,
Let me double check.
Yeah, because you're like,
There's
I remember this ruling because it was Selleck was invisible. It's like, can I tether to Selleck while he's invisible?
It
So
is just that you know their location.
You have to
Okay.
know their location.
It didn't really matter what the response was, because the words at the beginning were nonsense. So a yay or nay didn't mean anything if I had to yell hearts to the sky and somebody goes, yeah, it just sounds like we're partying.
Makes sense.
Like I said, though, old terms, they can be remodeled. I probably wouldn't use half the callouts I used with Warren with any of you guys. Mostly because a lot of them would actually probably get me slapped.
I'm sorry. I'm
Right.
sorry. Who's Warren again?
Oh. Yeah, I guess I haven't ever really explained this to you.
Just
Warren.
selling his nods.
They're, easiest way to put it is, I guess, my other half. I grew up kind of solo. Warren and I were two peas in a pod. Did almost everything together. Until I moved here. I got into the program, they didn't.
Right. Well, we can workshop it. See what works best in action.
Can I suggest one?
Oh,
I have
nuts.
I have one more defensive option to offer.
No. I'll keep thinking of this then.
If I'm ever that powerless, do not hesitate for a second. Use me as a shield. I had nothing to offer but health.
That's fucking metal.
It's pretty cool. It would be one of my last options, but if you want it to be one of my options, I'll put it on the list. I won't go against your wishes. Callouts. What do we think of, when I do order up, just, if you want to tether to someone, just yell 13. Or squad 13. And if they want to be tethered to, they say lucky. If they don't, they say unlucky. Either the lucky 13 or the unlucky 13.
Or you say 15, and then we respond 13 if we're okay with getting connected because we're squad 13 of the 15th Corps.
I'm a little worried
13.
about throwing both of them. It kind of feels like giving out your address.
Well, but like maybe the enemy will think we're like Nash and we're doing a countdown, except ours is a lot longer and doesn't never lead to anything.
And we also skip 14.
In between.
we skip 14.
But that makes us even more intimidating because it's like, why are they doing a countdown if they can't count? Maybe it's just really intrinsic to the maneuver.
That's silly.
I think the one I'll remember in the specific situation I brought up is meat bag.
Ritz, I'm sorry. Selleck said that he's not going to go against your wishes. I'm not going to use you as a shield. I'm just telling you right now. Even if you have no magic to offer, I would rather you stay empty but alive.
And you have potions as well. So you have things to offer.
You could go around healing people with the potions.
Potentially.
Let's keep it simple. This way, communication is open on both ways. Simple of tether to me, don't. Heads for yeah, tails for no. You can call heads and I'll know to tether to you.
Oh.
You call tails, I know that under no condition should I.
Oh.
That way, I can just call to you heads or tails. Plus, still fits into the lucky theme.
True. I like that. You can maybe even make it shorter of just coin flip.
Yeah.
If we're strapped for time. But I think heads and tails is a good way to go about it.
There you go.
Consent on the battlefield, I guess. It's important. I like that. So, heads or tails, no matter how it's called, just that we're not giving them much more than us saying, would you like me to tether to you so that we share our damage? Yes, I would like that. No, I would not like that.
That's
I think it's...
words.
Yeah. I think
bad. I'm
that's good.
I'm sorry.
That's good. As for the rest, is there anything else you wanted to talk about on what we could do better, what we need to do? Oh, I have teleportation. So if you ever need me to, I can take one of you with me. It's limited, so I might not have it, but if you ever need my assistance to get out of a situation, just know that I have the ability to take you away, but at the expense of a very large explosion. So if there's others around you don't want hurt, that might throw some
Is the
wrenches in the
explosion
plan.
before or after you teleport?
It is after I teleport, but where I teleported from, it's Thunderstep.
Where you okay. All right.
So wherever I am, if you're surrounded by people and you want me there, I know I'm not the pinnacle of athleticism, but I am fast. And I have a lot of mobility. I can be on walls, fall off, and stick to the ground. I can get to you if I need to. If you need out of a situation, just let me know.
I was gonna say, in terms of what I could have done better today, I think I'm gonna try and take a step back. Sometimes, not literally, I mean mentally. It's like, have any of y'all ever played Dragon Chess?
Yes.
With or without cheating?
Without.
No.
But I guess irrelevant if you understand the rules?
I don't need to understand the rules to know how to cheat.
Crowd, is there a
That's
Dragon
not
Chess
correct.
set in our dormitory somewhere? Is it included like a Bible in a motel?
No, not
Like a
currently.
Bible!
Like the Book of Mormon in any Utah hotel.
I'm just like, so I played a lot of Dragon Chess growing up, and when you play, basically you've got your pieces and your side, and then your opponent has their pieces and their side, and you take turns moving pieces. Each piece does its own thing.
I make a minor illusion, just
And-
a chessboard on the table for Bella.
And essentially, what can happen if you decide on a tactic and just aim all of your strength at the opponent's king, that's how you end up missing their tactical maneuvers and get not just your pieces taken, but lose the game. Basically, what I'm saying is there were multiple occasions today where I was very tunnel visioned and I was looking at the objective directly in front of me without seeing the rest of the board. And I'm not gonna say that this is a behavior that'll change next time anything happens, because I'm been like this my whole life, but I'll do my best to keep an open eye on other things going on around me. And
Bella,
oh, go ahead.
you said this has been your whole life.
Basically.
If it makes you comfortable, you can recognize that you can be tunnel visioned in, not looking on the outside of this box. And you recognize this. Is there something that we can say, something that will get your attention, that will absolutely guarantee that you'll understand that this is another instance of that? If you're locked in, something we can say that will make sure you know it's happening again.
mean, anytime I was too focused on training or too focused on sparring back at home, my mom would call me Prashana. That would sort of make me stiffen up. So I suppose you could try that, but I don't know. I don't got like an activation phrase.
Sully opens up his book and just writes that down. We'll keep that in mind, just to make sure that I can assist you in this field.
Right. And I wanted to specifically, I wanted to apologize to you, Runava, because after everything was going down and in the middle of everything, when we were running from our first encounter and then into the research institute, and while we were regrouping, I was so focused on understanding what was going on and taking more steps forward. Not only did I was about to split off and just go on doing my own thing, but then while we had a moment of respite, I was trying to understand things. I was asking you questions, but I was being so aggressive. I might as well have been interrogating you. And I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. I'm sure you were really stressed and taken aback by everything just as much as the rest of us.
What was your reason for giving chase towards the end?
I felt like he had shown up. Nash had shown up and gave us a whooping just after he showed up. That fight was over faster than a knife fight in an outhouse. He just cleaned up, and I had no idea anything he was doing, any of those maneuvers I'd never seen before, and so I just wanted to gather as much information on him as I could. So I ran off, and I was detecting magic on him, to see if I could, I don't know, see if he was under the effects of a spell. His sword was enchanted, and so was his mask, and I believe his pauldron, but he wasn't hasted. He wasn't magically enhanced in that way. He wasn't under the effects of any kind of spell. That was just him. He was just that strong. I think I was just desperate to try and find an answer or explain something away. Like, oh, well, if he didn't have this, or if it wasn't for this, things would have gone different. It was foolish, but
I respect the
we
move.
do
Honestly,
appreciate it.
but only because I kind of felt the same with the captain. Although mine did not turn out as well.
Mm.
But
I
else
mean,
was
yeah.
safe, like I said.
You took away her healing, right?
On the second round,
Sure.
firing lightning at the Tidestriker. Kind of stupid.
A little bit, maybe. It wouldn't have been my first move, but I
felt it in me to change, but sometimes when You get the first move, you get that advantage, you know?
True.
Figured that was what might have happened, even if it was her own power.
Mm.
Now we know she's a lightning rod.
Yeah.
I want that staff.
It's not related specifically to this betterment conversation, but I did have a couple of things I wanted to share with y'all. If there's nothing more y'all have to say on the matter.
I think I've said everything I meant to. And I appreciate sitting down speaking. I think moving forward we'll have an easier time in combat.
I'll have Zervi around for when she appears, so long as I have the energy for it.
How often are you, or how often is he able to be like that?
As long as I have the energy to be able to put the magic within him, and so long as he wants to.
I see.
Doesn't last forever, but certainly
You look-
useful.
You look down at Zervi as you're saying this, and he is just on the couch, just fucking.
How long
Eat all
does
the
it last?
fries.
Oh,
Lasts
he
about
was
an hour.
clocked when you got here. He hasn't had any fries. He's asleep.
Oh my god.
What'd you say, Ray?
Lasts about an hour, as long as I can continue to funnel magic into him.
Is it like concentration?
Yes.
I see.
I can help with that.
So first thing, I did some thinking while I was after y'all had left, while I was waiting to get healed, and I sort of thought about everything I felt today, everything I felt while we were fighting and afterwards. And I sort of channeled it into my hands, and I painted a rune. A new rune, a giant rune. I wrote out my own. And at the time, I didn't really understand what it was, or what it really meant, or what I wanted it to encapsulate. But then, after I was better, when I was helping around in the town, I felt the same way, or a similar way, about a small family. And at first I thought maybe I had thought of this rune or written it out to represent some kind of evil or something that needs to be destroyed, or some kind of monster, but it's not what I was feeling, really. It's not what I felt afterwards, walking straight to the cordways back and forth. I wish I could have shielded the city better. I wish I could have shielded you all better. And I think what I meant is I'm gonna get up and reach into my chest plate as I've been having this conversation and undoing it slightly. I pull out the rune carver. And I take it, unsheath it, and then carve the rune that I had written out onto the inside of our door.
We're never
I
gonna
think
get a
this
security
room-
deposit back.
I think this rune is the feeling of or wanting to preserve. Which private dogs, the image of it. Just as I stand at the door, it's like I carved it like in the center of the wreath on the door.
Preserve.
Yeah. Back at home where I mentioned this before. My family, we offered prayer to Aranzado and the Hearthen Maiden. Home is very important, and this city, this building, are my home, sure, but I've met a lot of people on this side of the storm wall, but right now, as it stands, you all are my home. And I'll do what I can to preserve you all as well. Which brings me to my next point.
Does that mean you're gonna carve that rune into us?
No. I came to this side of the storm wall with a goal, a larger goal of making a name for myself and being my own person and being a hero without the support or the podium that my family puts me on inadvertently. But I've gotten more of a shorter term but still long term goal. I want to find Elysium. Yeah.
Who's willing to put gold? It's inside the storm wall!
It very well might be. But this one's a little bit more of a personal grudge of mine. Cause I always try and give people the benefit of the doubt, or try to see light in people or situations, or think maybe someone, even if they're doing wrong things, they could be redeemed, or they're doing them because they think they're right in some way. But Adelaide has chosen to be a monster, and she's chosen to try and make our lives hell. She invaded our home, took away our sense of security, made our safe haven a place stained with the blood of everyone who stood under our banner in the New World, and made us feel like it was a mistake to protect what we care about. So if it's the only way to protect what I love, then I want to find Elysium so I can return the favor.
Second question, maybe just a theory. Ritz, maybe we can just pull it out of his brain.
Sorry?
He was one of them, apparently.
I mean, apparently you were one of them too, according to her.
No, apparently Min was, and Last I checked, name's always been Vane.
Names can change.
Names can change, people can change. Airman might have been you before.
If Ritz is able to lose all his memories of when he was if he is who she says he is, then, and he has no memory of it, and they have memory modifying magic, they could have taken away and replaced any memories you had of being airman.
Besides, it's highly likely that you don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where Elysium is. No idea how to get back. Don't know if it's magic on the area or on the people.
See, that's where it gets a little fun. I've got an idea. And I'm going to need you two, and he points at Runava and Ritz, to come with me to the Institute tomorrow. Because I got a lot of theories that we need to work out, and it's a lot easier if we got Will, who's real smart and real strong, to be able to help test him out a little bit.
I don't see how I would be able to help.
You're real smart.
Real quick.
Also, you got Chiistic.
Are you telling me I have to
Oh.
study?
Real.
No, you
real
don't have to
quick.
study. You gotta listen to
real-
me yap. Yeah, what's up?
Shut the fuck up for a second. God, I'm trying to talk. Runava,
Yes.
how powerful is Arlashna compared to William Black?
That's a good question.
Is it something you
Right.
know?
Well, William Black is a high-level caster, and Arlashna is incredibly powerful. However, I imagine Arlashna is leagues above him.
She couldn't do anything about my memories.
Well,
I
your
don't know
memories
if
must
William
be-
Black would be able to either.
Ah,
Well,
see,
we can try.
that's the thing. We're not trying to fix your memory. But one thing that's always true of all magic is it leaves a fingerprint.
True.
Which means we don't gotta try and fix you. We gotta try and figure out who did it to you.
Good way
Oh
to
my
tackle it.
god, you're telling me I have to think. Fuck.
Fuck.
You're a wizard.
I may be a wizard now, but I don't have the mentality to be it.
We're two wizards.
How long have you been a wizard?
Like, a couple of decades. But
You haven't
I've-
grown into the mentality in a couple of decades?
no, I was a sorcerer.
You were what?
Oh.
You were a
I've heard lot
sorcerer?
about sorcerers.
I was a sorcerer. Born a sorcerer. I realized my feelings towards the Tidestriker weren't about fear or anything. It was about jealousy due to her ease of controlling the winds and lightning and thunder. So, as much as Ritz wants that stuff, I also want that stuff, but for a different reason.
You controlled lightning as a sorcerer.
Yes.
Wow,
Hmm.
I didn't know
Um,
that. Thank you for sharing that with us, Runava.
Okay.
Why do you look so perturbed?
Nothing. It's surprising. You were Tempest.
Mhm.
It's surprising. That's all I'll say.
When it comes to the staff, I see no reason why we can't continue to share magic as we have been.
Sure. I'd be
And I
satisfied
also
with that.
can't see why we can't work together for this as well. Double the wizards, double the power, double the solutions.
Don't count on me on thinking, though. I do not have the... You have to think so much as a wizard. Unlike
Okay, Runava, I'll keep it easy
you-
for you then. You can participate in the conversation, or you can write down everything you know about Keistic, and then I'll just take it to Will myself.
That sounds
You
like
said
so much effort.
you said make it simple. What is your plan? You said Ritz and Runava can help. Is it Runava, give me everything you know, and I go and I hand it to William Black, or do you have an actual plan to assist William Black?
No, I've got plenty of a plan.
So what is it?
In case you didn't notice, Adelaide can tether, which shouldn't be possible given that I'm the only one.
Oh, I noticed.
Hmm.
Trust me, I noticed. I noticed for a long time.
So, there are things that I know about Tediary, kind of, that could be useful. And so I need to break them down with Runava, Ritz, and Will, see if we can't come up with something. Fuck, you can even involve your grandma too. She's already very familiar with me, apparently.
She might be busy.
She might be.
Okay. Well, that's a good plan then. With your knowledge of your ability and the combined mental aptitude of 3 very powerful wizards, I think you can probably come to an understanding, or at least figure some things out. So I think that's a good plan. Do you want us to come with?
You can if you want. I mostly need them because Ritz, there's no denying he's wicked smart. Runava is part of the missing pieces with Keistic. I'm the missing piece with Tediary. And William knows just about everything that's going on this side of the storm wall. So you might as well just call us a little heist team where the goal is to steal the right answer. God, that sounded lame. Fucking give me the bottle.
I would not want to impose any sort of orders, but I do think it best that we all attend this, unless we have something more pressing. We all need to learn about her.
Keep in mind, I have no idea if it's the correct answer.
From the few leads we have, worth a shot.
I have a prior entanglement tomorrow morning. Meeting with Captain Delgato.
What for?
Delgato?
Yeah. So like I've told y'all before, obviously, him and Nash are related. And he said he himself was one of the only people he thinks is competent enough fighter to ever be able to take on Nash, and that being partially because, as we encountered, Nash has some kind of way to counteract magic and spells. And so the only way you can really take him on is either consistent, overwhelming magical energy, or being as competent a swordsman.
Do you want to ask Delgado for tips?
Not necessarily. I'm gonna ask him to train me.
I was going to suggest that, actually. Good idea.
Why?
I had asked grandmother the same thing. She more or less said similar things, overwhelm him with so much magical power that he would not be able to parry it all. Apparently, she can count the number of people who know how to use spell parry on one hand.
Right.
If you are able to train with him, I think that comboed with, and select points over the door, that comboed with the rune, I'm feeling a lot safer. Thank you.
Happy to hear.
Oh,
Thank you, Bella.
information I had gathered. The network in the Tidestriker's crew, she can see through them. So be wary of that.
The Tidestriker's what, sorry?
Tidestriker's crew.
Oh. So, like, she
They-
can see through the eyes of her crew?
Only the ones with the network eyeballs. Apparently, they have to change them out purposefully.
It's not the helmet.
The helmet is a communication device.
I wonder if either of those can be reversed.
Likely.
I
Talk to
think
her,
you'd just be
see
pulling
through
somebody's
her.
eyes out if you did that, mate.
Nothing she wouldn't do.
Also,
I already tried.
I pull out my tarot card and I put it on the table. There's Runava on it.
Oh. Well, I thought you said nothing happened.
See, this is fucking bullshit.
Nothing had happened, and then I encountered one of the people, was able to deceive him into giving me some of the information, killed him, and then it happened.
Oh. Well, great work, Runava.
It's
I
just her
killed a man.
fingertips.
For this card.
Alright, so,
That's-
I mean, that is, I mean, not that it wasn't before, but more of confirmation that this is something that's actively happening to us. And not just, like, I like lay my card on the table as well.
Put mine down as well. We should go and ask if Telta's still around.
I feel like
Yeah.
cheating.
So,
I'll still ask.
when do you have a problem with cheating?
You know,
That's
a
a
fair
good point. I don't actually give that much of a fuck. I'm just not going to do it.
Oh,
Right.
you don't
Well,
want
I'm going to go and ask.
That keeps it fun.
Cheating like in games or like in relationships? Or-
Games.
Right.
It's the implication that this is one big game. And
How would it be like a relationship?
No, what?
Rune just assumes the worst of me.
Oh, you fucking know it.
That's good, Ronaldo. That's
Thanks,
funny.
I'm funny.
That was funny.
You're working on it.
You're funny. Regardless, if we go and ask Telta, if she's still around to ask, we don't know what comes tomorrow. Something is going on to where these are awakening, activating, and they are magical items that can assist us. So what we could do is try to figure out why they activated, if there was a reason, if there's something we did.
And
Is that still cheating?
Above the table, multiple of you were in the Institute when you talked with Telta about, I think all of you actually, because it was during the first tour you got. You asked about Telta to William Black, and he told you he has a card, one of the special cards that was given out.
Oh.
And Vane, you would know, nearly also has one.
Oh, that's right. He did, because Vane was like, do you have one? He's like, yeah. And he's like, what is it? And he goes, I'm not fucking telling you that.
Yep.
Do we know that they like awakened?
The mob boss.
You haven't seen them. You don't know what the deal is with them. Those are just two people who you know also got tarot cards from Telta.
Go ask Methy. She got one too.
The dragon.
The hermit.
No, it's the dragon. That's why she believes it.
He's the Mephi.
The Mephi.
Mephi, because Mephi is
The bottle.
Mephi.
Just we can try to figure this out as well.
Listen,
a
you guys
thing up
can
in the
go.
air.
You guys can go and investigate the cards. You two, can I borrow you? I promise it won't be boring, and it won't be that annoying either. And I'll get you bread. I'll get you pastries, Runava.
Runava,
Coffee?
are you a big fan of bread?
Tea.
Sorry, what did you say, Bella?
I didn't know you were that big of a fan of bread.
I do like bread.
You just like bread? I thought you didn't eat.
I do eat. I can still taste.
What part of it do you not do then? Well, hold on. You can still taste implies that you don't do a different part of the digestion process.
I don't believe.
Do you not
that's
swallow it?
information. Well,
You just taste the food and spit it back out?
have you ever seen me spit out food that I've eaten?
No, but I don't know.
Maybe she has very, very acidic spit that just liquidizes it instantly.
Maybe she's like a chipmunk and she's actually storing food for the winter.
I'm just confused why Bella was confused. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm saying this in the accent. I'm confused why Bella is confused, considering you literally made a deal for a cantaloupe 3 separate times with Runava now.
Oh, sorry,
love
I cut out. No, like, because she was like, "Oh, I can still taste." And it's
Yeah,
just like,
no,
had
but
never-
I'm just more. I'm more confused on how we got to this line of questioning in the first place. She has asked you for food multiple times.
Well, no, because I mean, we started. Well, yes, I know, but I'm playing up the bit. No,
I know.
But yeah, so it's just like, well, so you can still taste.
Yes.
I don't think it was ever thought that you wouldn't be able to.
You thought I didn't eat.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know you eat, but like, I thought that you didn't like need to. I guess I don't know.
I can
You never
confirm
really-
she's not a forged. I do hear her heartbeat.
Oh, I have ripped off her arms. No, they weren't ball joints.
They did not go back in easily. It was a whole ordeal.
She has a scar.
You don't need to be a forge to not have to eat.
What kind of? You know what?
You could be. Just putting it out there. Runava,
Oh.
are you a slime?
Should I be offended?
Are you a slime? Are you offended
do you
for being a
find
slime?
Slime repulsive?
Are you an ooze? Do you not need
Do you
to
find the
eat things
concept of
physically?
being an ooze offensive?
You guys are so mean. Runava's pretty.
That's
Who
not-
said Runava wasn't
Yeah,
pretty?
What are you trying to say about slimes?
Stop being a pest. Just very light tap on the head.
Vane's like,
That's offensive to both Runava and oozes everywhere, Vane.
yeah, and oozes are fucking nasty.
You know,
Wow.
My wife once called me a slime ball.
I thought you were gonna say your wife was an ooze.
What wasn't your wife?
No.
Why did she call you that, Ritz?
Because she
It was a
didn't
bad
like
day.
him.
Yeah.
I was
So
gonna
simple.
say just I'm realizing I don't know certain things, and what better situation to get closer to people than after you've almost died with them.
Trauma bonding. Big fan.
Trauma bonding. By the way, Runava, I don't think you knows. I know that was a joke. I'm sorry.
Vane slightly behind Selic, like leaning back on the couch, is like,
Runava, what kind of food do you like to eat?
I like bread.
You just like bread? What's everyone's favorite food?
shut up.
Very, very fluffy Westwood bread. They're delicious.
How's Westwood
And-
bread different from normal bread?
They're fluffier, softer,
West.
milkier.
More West.
And also, my mother makes very good porridge.
Hmm.
Ooh.
My favorite food is like beef barbecue ribs.
So, like, just beef with, like, a sauce on them?
Well, specifically cooked out over a fire outside. Maybe I like the barbecue, like being outside with people aspect more than I like the food itself, but the food brings back those memories,
Deeply frosted tea cakes.
I think you just like frosting.
Or like a
No,
like
I
a
like
chicken
deeply
fried
frosted
steak.
tea cakes.
Y'all ever heard of a chicken fried steak?
A chicken fried.
What? A chicken did what to the steak? Wait, or the steak did.
That's
How
two
do you
different
fry
a
it?
chicken
animals.
fried the steak.
That's two different animals that you were putting in the same food.
You like
But-
fry them together and they become one.
No, you
Is it
fry the
chicken
steak
or is
in
it
the way
steak?
that it's steak fried in the way that you would fry chicken, and then you have gravy on it.
That
What?
sounds delicious.
It's really good. And then, sorry, Selig, one more time. What was yours?
It was just frosted tea cakes,
Frosted tea cakes. Ritz, what do you like to eat?
not eggs.
I know
Yeah,
it's
the
not
one-
eggs.
The one dish. The one thing that the two things that. The one thing that I got from the School of Losers.
Right.
Taco
Yeah.
soup.
What?
Taco soup.
What?
Oh,
What is a taco soup?
So is it a taco or is it soup?
And who
Yes.
fried it?
I still love that he calls it the School of Losers.
That I plan to
The
burn
School of
down.
Losers. They had a whole class on you.
Well,
Why were you at the school of losers?
Back when I graduated from the School of Losers. Vane,
we
what
got two more of you to talk about. We got two more people who have to talk about their favorite food, or one more person who has to talk about his favorite
Vane,
food.
what's your favorite food?
Anything I can eat. I grew up poor.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I don't really give a shit. It just meant that food was like I eat to live, not live to eat.
Oh.
That's very unfortunate. Food is amazing.
You don't have like one food that you like eating more than others? You haven't been poor for a while, I assume.
how do you drink alcohol? Like, at all? If that is your
What do you
mentality
mean?
on food.
Oh.
I drink
Oh,
that.
actually, I was gonna say that actually explains a lot.
I just don't really have a favorite food. I like
No, I just mean
checking
about the
out new
drinking
things.
thing.
What the fuck?
I feel like it has to be something from Nearly's. He really loves that place.
I just like
you go there all the
Neely.
time.
French
Well, but we go
fries.
there and you barely ever talk to him. You sit around with us the whole time. You talk with
That's
him
not
maybe like a
true.
couple
I
minutes.
talk to him all the time. I'm the one that goes up and talks to him.
Well, yeah, but like for like a minute at a time, and then we sit there for 40 minutes or
And
an
then
hour.
I hang out with him when you guys aren't around.
Oh,
just
really?
blow Zervy's ears since Zane is raising his voice.
Oh, he ain't waking up. He ain't waking-
I think you should
It's-
try some taco soup because those fries aren't that great.
What is a taco soup?
I don't know.
Like that's what they called it. I don't really know.
I
Actually,
just
if I'm
assume
being
it's the
honest.
ingredients of a taco in a soup.
That's what I assumed.
If you really
What is
want
in
my
a
favorite
taco?
food, it's new food.
Meat.
I like trying new things.
Oh, that's a very interesting and nuanced answer.
So like reaches down for a fry, and then there's like a little. Try this. It's new. It's a new take on a fry.
I don't.
You should
where
try
this is
it.
Going. No, I don't. I don't think I wanna.
Why?
That's also
It's-
not new food. It's just food that you presto to taste different.
It's new food. It's a new take on fries. You should try it.
Can I try it?
Sure, here you go. It's a fry that tastes like a strawberry.
Ugh. Oh, that is not a texture that I want with that flavor.
Yeah, it tastes like the most delicious strawberry. The fact that it is that starchy, like crunch, it's like it's like potato wedges, but you bite into
Uh-uh.
them and it's a strawberry.
No thanks.
I think it's new. It's
Should
a
I-
new experience I've had.
Should I do a different flavor on the fry? Which one should this be?
I think maybe not sweet flavors.
Ooh.
I don't
Oh.
think it goes well with the texture.
Um,
That's all.
name
it does.
something, and I'll try it. Just name some other. If it's not sweet, just
I don't know. You can make it taste like bread.
What?
so like takes a second and he like concentrates.
I don't know. I was just trying to think of something that's not sweet, but also not something too salty.
Here, try that one. It tastes like bread.
Go
You
ahead,
eat the fry
Bella.
and it tastes like a loaf of bread.
Oh, I
Does not
tried.
actually.
Oh,
Let's
what does
do
it taste like?
Tastes like ash.
Oh my god, why would you do that?
I take it. Just get it back out.
Yeah,
You don't like
I don't
bread?
I don't remember what bread tastes like very often.
It tastes like shit end of a bonfire.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
So
kind
get
of
up and wash my hands and wash my tongue.
I kind of only know sweet things. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
As you guys sort of wrap up this discussion with talking about your favorite foods, you all sort of sit on all of the various important ideas and discussion you've had back and forth with all your plans for tomorrow. I'm going to briefly steal your free will here as characters in this.
My free
universe, I'll
will!
say.
Ah!
You all eventually go to bed. It has been a very, very long day. You all can hit the long rest button, which I feel like
Oh.
several of you desperately need.
Oh,
3 sessions, 2 combats, and several KOs later. Hit the long
And a
rest button.
partridge in a pear tree.
3 combats, 3 KOs.
I just
Hey.
reset 13 things.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
that's
no.
how Raw expects you to live your day to day.
Yeah, that's actually probably how the system expects you to use short and
got-
long rest.
One thing back.
Warlocks be like.
Warlocks.
You all, however, you do get your long rest, but you are all awoken early by a knock at your door.
Fuck!
A demanding knock, too. Not like a gentle, like, who's there? Like a boom, boom,
I
boom.
sleep on the bottom floor, so I go first.
Am I
Bane
already
is
awake?
still stomping down the stairs. He's just
You're
like,
already awake, yeah.
fucking what?
You open the door, and it's Tallulah.
Howdy, ma'am.
Fuck!
Don't worry, you're not going on missions or fighting shit. Delgato is gathering everyone in the Stormridden square. It's a triangle, actually, if we want to discuss the shape of the area, but I guess it's called a square. Anyways, he's gathering everybody in front of the offices. So, come on.
Oh, all right. I'll
It
get
is
everyone
6
up.
a.m.
I'll get everyone up. If they're not.
Yeah.
It's 6 a.m. Then I got my full
yeah.
long rest.
Selic got all of his rest. Runava finished trancing forever ago. Ritz is Ritz. And Vane is the one who came downstairs like, what the fuck? Vane
Vane's
and
hair-
Bella are the two who need proper sleep.
Vane's hair is all over the place. Bella, this is the first time you could see those white patches of his hair are not consistent. Like the way he styles his hair makes them look more consistent, but they seem to just like spawn like somebody threw like paint in his face.
Bella's hair is in like a bonnet. like a sleep bonnet. She's like, yeah, all right, ma'am. I'll get there. Get there.
You don't need to gear up or anything. Also, just be there.
Right.
Like before one of you ends up late because you're putting on plate armor.
Right. Oh, that means we have less than 10 minutes. All right, hurry.
Selic, the world hates us as he goes back up the stairs.
Ritz, I know you said not to, but
I'm awake.
never mind.
What's wrong?
Everyone, hurry! We're meeting up in the town in the Stormridden Triangle.
Are they attacking?
No,
Yeah.
I'll
it's
kill her. He opens the door.
No, it's just Delgato giving a speech.
Oh,
We have to be there.
do I need my armor?
No,
and
you
cape?
don't need
No,
anything.
Okay.
We should go.
I don't have a cape. I should get a cape.
You're already wearing a
should.
cloak, mate. That's basically a full body cape.
Listen, Vane, you just
Wrong
because
with
yours
that?
is attached to you doesn't mean that you get all the real estate on capes.
Stop gatekeeping capes.
Cape keeping.
Are you going to be jealous?
No,
Is that what I'm saying?
no.
I think that's an iota of jealousy I'm sensing, Ritz.
I think I see a liar in our rankings.
Vane, as he's like putting on his bag, he just grabs the whiskey, puts down a glass, pours himself one, just throws it back. He's like, all right, whatever.
Oh,
Stop
by the way,
twerking.
Vane, is your back cloak thing okay after getting struck directly by lightning? Like, does it have like scars?
If you look at Vane's cloak, it looks pretty much the same. It does seem to have healed, per se. But the only way I can describe the reflection pattern on it now looks a lot like lightning scars.
Interesting. Cool. Oh, all right. I mean, it's all together. I kind of see.
Yeah, like
Where
it
it
literally
happened.
is to where you kind of have to go like this in order to notice it.
All right, and we gather ourselves and we head to the triangle.
You all, in some combination of clothes or pajamas and everything, head out to the.
I do take my hair out of the bonnet.
Sick. And you see that there are like little posts set up for each of your squads to stand at.
Oh god, they're gonna kill us.
And every 4 posts, there is just an extra chair sitting next to it that has a thing on it to keep you from sitting on it.
Oh no, it's the culling.
You guys go to your spots, and everyone starts to gather around you. All of you notice, just in front of you, Squad 12. And they are missing Alec. There are a couple of other squads that are missing people. And everything is quiet as you guys sort of stand there knowing already. And then Delgato steps up onto little makeshift crate that's been put down. And he just... Good morning to all of you. I apologize for getting you up at this early hour, but now's the best time to catch all of you. Some of you waking up early, some of you ready to go to bed. All of us still thinking on things. You will notice that there are several of you missing. Some of you are used to that sort of thing. You've been here a long time. There are hundreds of you. Of course, some of you are lost. Some of you are on quests. Some of them are out and about. You will notice others missing who should not be. And to those of you who've grown jaded to it, or who don't realize the scale, you will find every 4 squads a chair, an empty chair. Cloudbreach, population-wise, has about 14,000 people. Yesterday, in the afternoon, over 700 of them died. 300 in one instant. 1/20th of our entire population was gone. In less than an hour. So, if you think 700 is not much, of course, some of you have been to war, some of you are long-lived races who've seen thousands die. I want you to look at those chairs. For every 20 people in the city, one of them is gone. Hundreds more are injured, some may not recover. Effective immediately, all guard patrols are doubling. Investigations are being launched. There will be trouble throughout the city. There will be problems, especially in the corridways where the attack was at its worst and where they are now down a guild head. Cersei Alanu is injured to the extent that she cannot currently function as the head of the Merchants Guild. Normally, the next person to step into her place would be Astera Darling. Astera Darling was also gone in that instant. Which means Rollo Matthew is the new effective head of the Merchant Guild. Until Cersei recovers. If Cersei recovers. Despite not being a Stormridden, despite not being an adventurer, a merchant is the one who saved the most lives yesterday. Cersei Alnu stepped forward and threw up one spell in front of that gun and saved hundreds of people in an instant. And now she might not ever wake up. And there are plenty more of you who sacrificed, who lost, who were injured, who are gone. There are faces I welcomed to this new world months ago, who I will never see again. And the chairs are here for me because I am so used to it by now. But we need those chairs, those empty seats, to remember why we do this. So that someone can sit in them. So that one day, when all our jobs are done and everything is okay, there are no more empty seats. and we can all sleep at night. If any of you are caught slacking in the coming weeks, demerits are going to be the nicest thing I do to you. If any of you know anything, find anything, learn anything, take it to your commanders immediately. The Tidestriker wants us to think she won. Wants us to think that she's stronger than us. She's crazy and powerful and rules this new world. But she was beaten. A squad of rookies. And she ran with her tail between her legs. She had the strongest weapon in the entire new world at her fingertips. She used it to kill a bunch of innocent people, and she still lost. Do not think that she rules you. Do not think that she rules anything but her own madness. And know that our goal, moving forward until it is resolved, to find her Elysium and drive a stake through her spine. Bless you. To all of you who have lost something, I am sorry. I doubt our forces are currently in a good enough situation that your squads will be whole again anytime soon, but I doubt you want them to be straight away. And to those of you who still have everyone, appreciate it. Now, if you're up early, you might as well go to work. It's the end of your day, go the fuck to sleep. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the tower. Steps down and the crowd starts to talk.
Vane immediately weaves out from the group toward Delgato. Captain.
Okay. Hi.
For the record, I'm going to have a conversation with William Black today, where we might be able to get some insight on Adelaide.
Yeah, believe it or not, my discussion about if any of you find anything may have been pointed.
You're welcome to be there, if you so choose. I know you got a lot on your plate.
Too much.
I'll do my best to make sure that it gets to you. And if not,
You might
we'll
have
certainly
noticed.
will.
You will. I'll know. You may have noticed I just told something of a little white lie. About you beating the Tidestriker.
Right.
Right now, people need hope. They need inspiration. They need a rallying force. So for the foreseeable future, you and your squad are the great heroes of the day. Take your lie and make me an honest man one day, please.
I will, sir. Thank you.
Turns and he starts walking away again.
Okay. Vane kind of looks back at the rest of the group and shrugs, and he's like, he just kind of points toward the rest of the cordways. He's like, I'm gonna get moving.
After the speech finished, I stagger out of my seat and walk towards Squad 12, the empty seat in their area. And I
They
just
look
look.
crushed.
I just stare down at the empty seat and, almost in an effort to hold back my own tears, I grab either side of myself in an effort to try and hold myself in this moment with strength and in the way that Alex could.
Sort of through tears as you're struggling to squeeze yourself tighter. There is a sensation around your shin. You look down and Escatal is hugging you.
I'll crouch down to my knee. I'll hold him. I'll hug him.
Salt turns back to the three of you who are still like in your chairs and just, good job, guys. Glad I'm friends with Big Hero. Kind of gets up and walks away. And whether it's because he's not completely aware of everything that's going on, or whether it's because he's just choosing to tune it out, ironically, Samuel just stares forward. And as the sun starts to rise on the first day after this attack, you guys all painfully aware of the impact. That's where we're going to end our session. I'm going to say thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for listening.
My
Thank you for
heart.
enjoying Starlost Stormridden. And I can't wait for next week, man. It's gonna be
My
a great
heart.
bang up time. Woo!
Why are you like this?
Oh, why did I do this? But it'll be great. Everything will be awesome. We'll go hang out with William Black. He's cool. Everyone loves him. He's strong and silly. You won't be sad anymore. All right. For now, check out the links in the description below. We do cool stuff. Bye.
Yeah, we do cool stuff.